Nippy nighty snoozy snooze.
Hello there.
Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. It happened so fast. You're very welcome to part one of our new Monday night series, the US National Parks. Now, over the next 7 weeks, we shall explore some of the new national parks that have been updated for Microsoft Flight Sim with World Update 22. And tonight, friends, we start off in the west of Texas. Big Bend National Park is where we shall visit between the border of America and Mexico. It's absolutely friggin' massive, this area. It's over 800,000 acres now, right? And there's a river that runs through it, the old Rio Grande, right? Or Rio Bravo. So yes, looking forward to this one. This flight in particular has been pretty cool because, well, Aviation 101, I mentioned Josh quite a bit on the channel because, well, he does brilliant aviation content. He actually flew here himself in Chelsea last year, and then like the year before. They pretty much flew along some of the stops we're going to be going to this evening as we explore this brand new bit of data, but also, well, we just have some fun learning about the parks and looking at nice views in airplanes, such as tonight we're taking the FSReborn, the Sting S4. Yes, from TL-Ultralight, there we go. And yeah, looking forward to this one. So it's going to be a nice meandering kind of an old ramble, you know, live weather and live time. So we shall see what happens over the next 7 weeks as we explore different national parks and learn about, you know, rock formations. Some of them are even as old as Muse fans. So we're going to learn knots now, lads. We're going to learn knots. But anyway, I was going to stream yesterday. I had every intention, right? And then I had technical issues. Yes, technical difficulties. I was on to Scott for a while, and then I had problems. Ah, no. Midnight last night. Midnight, I got it sorted. Then I was able to push out my plan. That's the day I had. That was the day I had. But anyway, so great to see you all here this evening. And yes, looking forward to another week of some fantastic flight simulation. You're right, we simulate flight simulation. That's how this works. But anyway, who's here? Look, on this a Monday. Currently 18 degrees here in Tipperary at Murph Manor. Ooh, 21 degrees inside the man cave. It's not actually too bad out there today. It was out for me walk in all earlier on, and the missus is in London. I had to fend for myself. I had to go, you know, like the man I am, go hunting, brawn and steal and capture. Yes, capture dinner. Yara, I put some chicken in the oven, but apart from that now, it was grand, right? It was not a bother. Jesus, does the Eurofighter fine with us? That makes sense. Right, it'd be grand though. Nothing to worry about here at all, lads. So anyway, who's here, look? CP65, good evening to you. Home Wrecker, checking in from County Cork. Welcome in, buddy. Vacuum is in the house, good to see you, bud. Sim Guy is here. Muse fan bursts in the door with his face. He says, how he is mad jokes, is. Happy Monday. Good to see you, Muse. Malky Mac is here. Welcome aboard. APU Inspector. Happy Monday, Murph and chat. The weekend will be back. Oh, yes. It will be back. Indeed, it will. It's good to see you, man. Captain Donut is here. Happy Monday. Fierce Wolf. Looking fierce. And Wolfie. Good to see you, bud. Hope all is well. Now, let me see. North Coast Mike is here. Heisenberg has rambled into the parlour. A very good day to you, sir. Happy Monday. Mrs. TPHI. She has presented herself upside down once again. You're very. That sounded. Welcome in. Hot shit. We're off to a flying start here. Flying start. I'm on a roll. Aim in 1973. Got that Monday feeling again. Ooh, you're very welcome in, buddy. Now let me see. We've buttons. JP Gaming's in the house. Happy Monday. Idle Cutoff is here. Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. Then he checked in from... Where'd you check in from? Somewhere mad. Fierce Wolf has checked in from Alberta, Canada. Nice. Rambog Mord is here in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Very happy Monday to you. Mech Manser is here. Hope all is well. Super Typhon. Sup? He's checking in. Check in. I really need to get that music. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But anyway, Gar Gaming, a very good day to all in County Galway. You're very welcome aboard. Hermit Something, good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, buddy. And thank you very much indeed for 26 months subscribed. You are very kind, sir. Thanks a million. Hope you're well. Tarnish Mossman, good day to you. How's she cutting, buddy? Idle Cutoff checked in from Rotterdam. I mean, it could be Rotterdam or anywhere, you know. Liverpool or Rome. Because Rotterdam is anywhere. Remember the song, though? They had some questionable lyrics, didn't they? The beautiful South. But yes, right, we're over here. Nutty Slack, a very good evening. Nat Ka is here. Welcome aboard. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Hayden, UK. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Commander Balosh is in the chat. Welcome in. I'm about to hit my microphone. What a terrible rookie thing to do. I have to be careful where I put this paraphernalia. Right, it'll fall. And well, I'll hurt myself as well. Englewood Online is here. Welcome aboard. Old Veteran 965 is in the chat. Good to see you, Scott. And delighted you went flying. Welcome in. Longnuts is here. The Colonel, Indiana Longnuts. It's getting very top heavy here with all the brass, the colonels and everything, right? We need like generals coming in next. Cracker's here. 10 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed for all your support. Spitfire RAF 100. Happy Monday, bud. Hope all is well. Airlock Doc is here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone watching around the world, it's time. Yes, it is time. Time for the thing with the yoke, if anyone asks, right? AZ Blue Line is here. 55 months with Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed. Jesus. Good to see you, bud. That was slightly terrifying, and I almost bit my tongue. Photos by Kev. Jesus, Kev. Kev gifted 10 tier 1 subs, and then Twitch threw 2 on top of it for the crack. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub, thanks to Photos by Kev, do be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Kev, you're a legend. You're a legend, Kev. As opposed to, you're a wizard, Harry. The missus has gone to see Harry Potter. So last January, right, herself and my niece went over, well, her niece, our niece, we're married, so she's anyway, herself and Denise, not the nephew, Denise, her name isn't Denise, but they went over to New York January last year. Was it this year or last year? No, it was this year. What am I saying? Last year. Jesus, this year. Back in January, right? With all the mad heavy snows in New York. Do you remember? And they went to watch your man out of the thing, Harry Potter. What's his name? The blondie-haired fella. He's as old as his father was when he was in it. What's his name? I forget his name. Someone will tell me his name now in a second. He was in a movie about... Was he in Dunkirk? Or maybe he wasn't in Dunkirk. He played a pilot. He played a Spitfire pilot, I think. I forget his name. Really good actor, though, right? And anyway, they went to see him in New York, and now the show in New York is on in England. It's on in London, and that's what they're going to see. Although I don't think he's in it. You know, they got some other actor to play your man. Yeah, whatever. But that's where she is. So it's Malfoy. Yeah. Your man who played Malfoy. Good woman yourself, Linny. How does she know this? She's a wizard, Harry. Right. Do you know? So anyway, that's where she is. And it's all been Harry Potter mad here for the last week or two. Do you know there's 7 movies? 7 of the movies of the Harry Potters. There's 7 of them. To ask me how I know that there's 7. I had to sit through 7 of them. There's 7, Harry. Isn't there? I think there is. Tom Felton. Tom Felton. That's the one. Yeah, Draco Malfoy, also known as Tom Felton. Well done. Round of applause. You lot know your stuff. If I'm ever going to go to a table quiz, you lot are coming with me in me top pocket. Hang on, I'll just double check the understanding of the question. Lads, what's the answer? Get right. We'll do great things. 8. What's 8? Deathly Hallows is split in 2 movies. There's 8 of them! Jesus. Muse fan, hang on a second. Have you watched all the Harry Potters? And if you turn around and say, yeah, I absolutely love them, and you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, you need to go to the darkest corner of your house, stand there for an extended period amount of time, and question one's decision. Right? The 7th book is 2 films, so there's 8 movies. Bloody hell, lads. That's a lot of movies. Anyway, Mugan is here. Good to see you, bud. A glass case of emotion. Mugan, you're very welcome in. Strap21, hola, welcome aboard. Linny Bobbins is here. Hello, Linny. Mrs. TPHI, 270 streams streaked in a row. She didn't even miss one of them, look. So much streaking. We're going to be streaking. Thank you very much indeed. The Impossible Face is here. Evening all. Wait now. Huh? How can I pronounce this now? Do I just kind of pronounce it like I'm saying it? I can't pronounce that without... Did something earlier anyway. Forgot to fire up LRM for the achievement 2-hour flight. How do you even pronounce that? I was going to say, it looks like Shitewiped, but I can't pronounce it, so, right. That's what the place is called, Shitewiped. That's what it is, right? Echo 19, Tyler is in the house. Good to see you, man. Jesus, we had mighty crack, didn't we? Huh? Al Murphy puts out his live stream, and then a barrel load of Muppets come in to give out about the beautiful sounds. And they're Muppets. Oh, my God. Do you ever see the likes of it? I was going to, like... You can. I mean, there's things that you can do. You can hide them and you can, But the plan is we're going to round them all up someday, and go at it. Yeah, that's the plan, right? But anyway, you're very welcome in, buddy. And terribly excited for the upcoming release of the TBM 850 sounds, man. We're looking forward to that. Uniform Goose is here. Good day, Goose. Hope all is well. Cornwolf is in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Where's this now? I'm Pierce is here. I didn't do a trailer, Superton. Do you know what's funny? Buttons. Do you know what's funny? I was going to do a trailer, and the reality is this. It takes on average. Now, this is going to bore the socks off you, so pull them up. It takes on average to do a trailer, right? About...
Really sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, they turned off the lights now. About 7 hours, right, to make a trailer. Just a trailer. 3 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. Between doing all the recordings, getting all the, the shots you want, the sim has to behave, the weather has to behave, all of this kind of stuff. And then you do a trailer, and then it's like, right. So I was otherwise engaged with trying to fix things that I had broken. Well, I didn't actually break them. Everything was working fine. I came down to my computer and nothing would work. Well, I turn on X-Plane and the whole sim would crash, or the whole computer would crash. And then I said, right, it was working okay in Microsoft Flight Sim, but then I tested something else. One of my other, these secret games, as we call them, Civilization, crashed. Jesus! There was something to do with the doohickey between the wiring of the capture card and other scientific things that we do. Yeah, very, very highly scientific. Anyway, to make a long story short, I just deleted some settings and it all worked. It all worked, including updating the graphics driver. I mean, who'd have known? Who'd have known? But anyway, Energizer is here. You're very welcome back to the land of living. He's terribly sunburned. Oh, Jesus. Did you have a good weekend? Hope you did, man. That air show looked class. Now, let me see. Buttons over here. Stick figure, welcome in. Where's this now? You can't have her. Wait, who? What? Elric is here. Monday. Can't trust that day, Monday. Just turns out that way. Wait, Elric was singing. Happy Monday. Good to see you, bud. Now, where's this now? Death's Angel is in the house. Good to see you. Visualize is here. Welcome aboard. Toto, 2495, has rambled in. Good day to you, sir. And to Mrs. Toto. Hope all is well. Merv, I have something. Wait, I have tea aches. I got to go see the doctor soon. Oh, toothaches. Oh, no. Do you mean tea for tooths? Teeth. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. That'd be a dentist, though, wouldn't it? I don't know. Toe aches, maybe. Toe ache? We'll get there eventually. Mac Vision, good evening. You, technical difficulties, never. Yeah, never happens before, Sun Jammer's here, good to see you. Nighthawk is in the house. Afternoon, everyone. Where we end up, nobody knows, but we'll be flying over the Stargate and Moonwalker Ranch. Will we? I don't know. Don't follow me. Jimmy Grand. Haggard is here. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Flying Tonight is here, but let's not hold it against us. It is Monday. Indeed it is. Fire10, howdy all. Hope you're well. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. Good to see you, Dougal. Damn near choked on me pasta there, Merv. Don't know how Mrs. TBHI is faring with that comment. Listen! Right! Moving on abruptly and swiftly. Abruptly. I kept my hands occupied. Oh no! Fornax is here. Good to see you. Sir Camsalot, my dude from Angoshalon Nua. It's getting fierce heated in that chat now. Jesus. Right. Now, let's see. Nordic is here. Good to see you, buddy. And then Kev jumped in with the great distraction of 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Good man. You're only for you, Kev. Things would have taken a... Right. Are we there yet? We're getting there now. Chris Van Halen, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Febrew is here. Good Monday evening. Hope all is well. Now, Buttons here now. I've not seen one of them, says Chris. Right, still haven't watched the last one. Really, CP? I wish there was more, says Commander Snow. Deathly Hallows is split. It's nuts, isn't it? Who came up with that idea? Merv, what's in your house? Wait, what is your house? What do you mean, what is my house? What is your... It's a dwelling, a domicile, a place that I live. Yes, a million times better than the other show. Listen, Muse. I haven't watched them all either, says Mr. TPHI. Bloody hell. He hasn't each watched them all. That's fantastic. So Muse is a Harry Potter fan more so than Lord of the Rings. What do you think about that? My thoughts exactly. Now, I never watched any of the Harry Potter films and I have no intention of watching them. Yeah, you're only saying that, Eamon. Come on out of that now. Dougal, is there a dedicated Say Intentions help channel on the TTM Discord? Maybe I'm staring at it. There is a channel for Say Intentions, yes. But if you've broken something, well, welcome to the club. I break things all the time. How may I assist you today? There's a good chance we'll break tech support if we try to fix it. Right, now, let me see. We're over here, look. Who's flying in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? Actually, there's a question. Anyone flying in... Here's one. Type in 2020 if you're flying in 2020. Nothing else. No one has to put in 2024. Just if you're flying in 2020, just type in 2020. Yeah, right. And then we'll see what happens. Buttons. 7 hours, nearly as long as your intros. 7 hours, yeah. Wait, what? Reddy is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. I had an awesome time. Now I just have 350 pictures and videos to sort. Ooh. I hope you're wearing pants this time. I am wearing pants. They go they're joggings. Oh, look at me socks, look. Do you like them? The big 40 fellas. Brilliant. Yes. I do wear these now. These are a Kaharia-inspired sock. You see, and what they do is they go on your feet, as socks do, but they're kind of, you can wear them in your house, for they have rubber soles. These are brilliant. You're right. They're not girly socks, shut up. Sometimes it's all I... Well, no, you couldn't because you'd be cold. These are mighty. Because usually I wear me Crocs. But now, lads, temperature and the Crocs, and they're the holy Crocs, so the air gets in and it gets a little bit... Jesus, then I'm getting cold. These fellas, on the other hand, absolutely perfect. Yes, they will do me winter. Yeah, right. Absolutely brilliant. Girly socks. No, they're not, right? My wife says these are not at all girly. Her ones now, she says, are girly because she wears them. But no, when I wear these, they're not girly socks at all, right? I need to get more of them, to be fair. But anyway, I'm after pressing a button on me. I need to keep moving that. But anyway, where was I? I was over here, look. Captain Donut, the destination airport code isn't working for me. Don't worry at all. We'll figure it out. Shuffle Shoes is in the house. As you heard, John. Welcome in. Dazza T. Arab is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Dazza. You're looking well, man. Looking very well. I got a notification on my phone this morning on, I don't know what it was, Instagram, I suppose, and it was Scalarchy. And I was like, ooh, what have they got? So I went on to the Scalarchy website, as you do, and I said, I wonder how much, a full, you're right. Anyway, 104,000 euros. 104,000. Now, if in case you didn't hear that, I don't know how to kind of, justify this. Oh, wait, that's not working. I've shagged it. 104. Why is that not working? Stupid effects. Anyway, 104,000 quid. And then you read the small notes. Chairs not included. What? For 100,000 euros? Jesus. 104,000 euros. I mean, we're all out to buy one, aren't we? Bloody hell. But anyway, where are we at? Billy is here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. What is your Harry Potter house? Oh, wait. Now I understand what you mean, Commander Snow. Slytherin. Smithers. No, Slytherin. I think it's Slytherin. Right. Slytherin. Yeah, that's the one. 104,000. Yeah, no nuts. You can buy a wee house for that. I'm telling you now. Right. Muse is a golf fan. You can tell by the fact that he likes Harry Potter. FSX. I'm flying in 2026, Murph. Come on yourself, excessively salty. Wait, hang on. I understood what Muse fan did now. You big idiot. Brilliant. Now, let's have a look. Toto. I have the same problem with Mrs. Toto. She's a complete Harry Potter nut. I know, we can't let the two of them next to near each other at Bristol. Toto. Your missus and my missus. I'm telling you, they'll take over the world. Yeah, right. Shuffle Shoes is in 2020. Tyler is in 2030. Of course, Echo 19 having access to the next iteration of Microsoft Flight Sim, whereby it is streamed by your headset device, called the Microsoft Bijani then. You wrap it around your head and you walk out. Just stay out of the rain. It also has effects such as real-world weather effects. It will strobe light you and provide you with electric shocks. If to simulate lightning and wind, it will literally knock you over. Looking forward to it. Brilliant. Now, all right, 1, 2... There's 2 on 2020. Really? Daz is in 2019. Man yourself. Girl socks. Shag off anyway. Sheep killer socks. Tour socks are dirty at the bottom. Thanks for the update. They're like alpaca, yes. Those aren't socks. You're wearing a full cat in your feet, mate. Captain Norse is here. Good to see you. What do you think about socks? A deposit on a house then. Yeah. Those are moccasins, Murph. Not socks. On your Fred Flintstone size feet there. You can buy a wee house for that. 104,000. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Where's this now? About the same price as 250/90s. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Adam Controls is here. You're definitely a Hufflepuff. Listen here. Listen, right? That is, in fact, another... Jesus. There's buttons. I need a good Harry Potter coming back to Adam Controls. You're definitely a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Yeah, well, you're a QC Frank is here. I created a portrait of you with Elvis hair. Thank you, Frank. Very kind of you. Mrs. Dazza loves Harry Potter. Oh, Jesus. So there'll be Mrs. Two-Tone, Mrs. Toto, and Mrs. Mrs. Two-Tone, Mrs. Dazza, and Mrs. Toto sitting in the corner, plotting things, all Harry Potter style. I've a really terrible joke I could have just said there now, you know. Sure, lads, men, isn't it no wonder they like Harry Potter, with the wands? That was brilliant! Come on, that was brilliant. What are you trying to say, Murphy? You have a magical what? Yes, it's a magical what? Brilliant! That was fantastic. I need to write this sort of stuff down. This was really impressive. I could say it without saying it. Brilliant! This is fantastic. If she was here now, she'd kill me. Right, moving on abruptly. Excessively salty. The shocks will knock your socks off. Yes, they will. Colonel Fork is here. Happy Monday, bud. Right. Steve C is here, checking in from Chicago. Good to see you, bud. By the way, 104 degrees in Texas today. Ouch. Where's this now? Come on, Fulham. It's Andy. You need to sit down. Did you just... Listen, Muse, I can't pronounce anything. Gryffindor, she is here. Mrs. Toto is here. This is absolutely brilliant. This is brilliant. Hello, Mrs. Toto. Isn't that right? Yes, isn't that right, huh? As Muse fan would say, wasn't I the proud woman when you pulled out ours? Huh? Brilliant. Something wizard sleeve. Brilliant. Wizard sleeve. Do you remember that? It's like a plastic bag with a hole in it. Where's this now? Mrs. TPHI. I love wands. I don't understand. The flight plan needed why. Where's this now? Murph, me Jesus didn't work. Wait, what? Your Jesus didn't work? Jesus. Murph, it's pronounced moccasin. Like what Eskimos wear. That's what I said. I didn't say moccasins. I said moccasins. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Right, hang on. Listen. What I may fail in pronunciation of other things, I make up for it in my charm and general egotree. Fine, so it is. Right. Over to the tube. Who's here? Shamrock Minimums, good day. Dave, JSB is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Black Sheep Gene, you absolute ledge. Good to see you, Gene. Then he pressed the button, he scared the crap out of me with a $20 super chat. Gene, you're so terribly kind. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. Roll Tide is here. Welcome aboard.
Studies, you know.
60% of the time it works.
It works
every time.
Every time.
Right. Roll Tide, good evening. Sarah Doman is here. Flight Sim Max. Mr. Flight Sim Max. Good to see you, bud. Air Tropic is here. Where is this now? I see what you did. Radio check from Athens. My uniform Romeo Papa Hotel. Alrighty then. Thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. Sim Guy is here. Johnny Shoe. Flyboy Dyer. Flying with a Bago. Welcome in, gentlemen's. Kubi Montana, you're very welcome aboard. Shill is here. Just another manic Monday, indeed. Gelati is in the house. Welcome aboard. Alaskan, good to see you. My Coffee is here. Mr. Anderson has rambled aboard. Where is this now? My Coffee says, I'm not fooled by 24 and its CTD and other complex problems. I don't care. Well, it's better and it's okay. I want more. Wow, better than 2020 and no issues. Fair. Like, we could get into the into the discussion 2024 is the superior sim. Yeah, my face says so. Or you could be, see you lot in your fancy new toys. 2020 is where it's at. Yeah, right. And then you have the other lads, the other side of the parish. X-Plane is where it's at. And then you have the other lads. P3D. What do you say? P3D. Can't hear you. Right. You fly where you're happy. That's it. That's how this works. But not in the real world, because then it gets, dodge. Timothy, good to see you. Dropkick Murphy, good to see you, man. Where is this now? Murph has socks. Does that mean it's a free house elf? I'm a free house elf. Wait, what? Dave Cleary. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Good to see you. Angels15 is here. Welcome in. Phil to Spill. Good to see you. Jesus, let's just getting all fierce busy here now, isn't it? P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. Hello there. Even if he's wrong, he's right. There was this one time I thought it was wrong, but I was right. Right. Brilliant. Anyway, Debo Fly, good evening. Hope all is well. 2020 was more stable, says CP. I don't know. Is that the general consensus? Was 2020 more stable? I mean, for me, granted I had a CTD the other day, but like for me, 2024 has been more stable. And you can load into it well quicker, This one time at Mrs. TPHI. Captain Charlie, good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. It took a few years to get stable. Yeah, don't really have any issues. But then again, I have a NASA grade pocket. Wait, balls, no! Let's start again. I don't really have any issues. But then again, I have a NASA grade rocket PC. So there's that. NASA grade Ooh, that could have been very bad. In general, I got far more WASMs and CTDs in 2020. I've been flying in 2024 since Sim Update 3. Aha. The house elf joke was good, says Linny. Right. I heard No, you didn't, Mrs. GPHI. You heard pocket. Yeah, right. NASA grade pockets. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right, we're in trouble already. Before we even started, this is great crack. Right. For those of you watching in the future, which is technically we're now in the past, I apologise for the behaviour and, lack of composure around these sensitive topics, such as Harry Potter, and pronunciations of Eskimo's attire. Yeah, right. Now, right, that's all sorted. A massive no, wait, I prefer 24 over 20. Ooh, flying Winnebago. Without tempting faith, I haven't had any issues with 2024. Interesting. My only problem at the moment is I don't have drive space for an X-Plane 12 install. Ooh, soon. Boeing 5, good to see you. Right, quick, run away. Buttons. Now, we'll come over here, look. It's very quiet. Have I sounds? Uh-oh. Is my sim even working? How have we no sounds? Houston, we've had an issue. I need to go fix something. I've no audio in the sim. Why is that now? I was just saying how good the sim is and now I've no audio. Shouldn't that make a noise? Uh-oh.
Can I get a refund?
There's no second. Uh-oh. There's like zero noise coming through. Where is this now? Echo 19. Oh yeah, the man of sounds can help. Hang on. There's something not right here. I have clearly broken something. Ooh. Oh, balls. Is this system sounds or what sounds? Why is this now the case? Everything was working fine about 5 minutes ago. I know I've no sim audio. What is going on? Settings? Does anyone know what I did? Did anyone see what I did? Sound? Yes. Speakers? Yes. Everything is turned up. Listening mode? I have cycled the buttons and nothing's working. Oh, balls. Why have we no sounds? Have we any sounds?
Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Fish now. We have sounds, but I don't have sim sounds. Wait now, how do we fix this? I'm sure there's a button over here that has been muted without me knowing. Headphone output. Right, hang on now. USB auxiliary. No, doesn't like that. System music Stream Deck, OBS. Why can't they make this OBS? Just for info, 2024 is on sale on Steam. Ooh. What has happened to Declan? I don't know. Stop listening to the mix. Headphone 1 Elgato. So everything is working. The problem is it's my sound in, isn't it? It is my sound in. Hang on now. Is there a way to bring up another sound? Let's see here now. If I go to YouTube, and if I go to, I don't know, go on to one of my older videos to see if I can hear myself talk. Wait now. Give it all a second, lads. He was scaring me. No, I've no audio at all. What the frick? Sound settings. Let's find out here together, lads. Do. Speakers, yes. Microphone, yes. So it says there is sound. Or at the very least, it's detecting sound. Look. See the way it's real slow and buggy? Ah, Jesus, there's something not right in the realm here. Volume mixer. See, it's just kind of doing its thing. What if I change this? No, that didn't do it. Come on, Murph, you can do it. You've skills here that, you know, default. Balls. How have I actually no sounds? I wonder, do I need to unplug something? Stand by. We'll do science. Oh, wait now. Oh no, I've turned off everything. Balls.
To look at this big Egypt.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
It's like there's no sound getting in. Turn on me lights and eat them. Jesus. Wait now. Where do you go? Do you see what I... Oh, wait now. Hang on. No, there me sounds back in. Give out. Good to see it. I've terrible issues here, lads. I've no audio. How did this even happen? Hang on, we'll have to go back to another screen. This screen. We'll go to this screen for a minute and we'll try and fix things. Because I've no sound.
This guy.
I've no sound. So I call this Iceman, right? So I need to find out where this is. This is all grey crack. How did this suddenly go wrong? I typed a key earlier on. Create a channel. Jesus. It's as if I'm missing an audio channel. Iceman. Unmute. Mixes. So why don't I see Iceman? Oh, there it is up there. Right, hang on. Headphone 1, VOD live stream. So it is there. So why aren't you working, Chief? Real EQ. It's not picking up any sounds. Sound settings, device, test. Some people shouldn't be allowed near computer. But like, I literally didn't do anything. And we do have sounds coming to this PC. Man alive. We've issues with things and stuff. Why is it that we have no sounds at all coming out of this computer? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Right, we're going into the depths of sound. Yes. Right. Oh, look, now it's speakers. Oh, Houston, we found a problem. It's after losing the USB speaker look. Huh. So it's as if the real tech gadget has failed. Right, lads, we're getting closer to this conspiracy. Sound settings. All sound set. No, wait. Oh, yeah, all sound settings, I suppose. Now, input devices, no. Output devices, here. Allow. It's after, it just, like, shagged itself, look. But it's not just the game, it's all audio. This is the problem, right? Audio enhancements, device, off. Turn it back on. Spatial sound, turn it off, and turn it back on again. Never a dull friggin' moment. More sound settings. Elgato. Speakers. Not plugged in. Not plugged in? Realtek. Test. I've no sounds. Realtek USB not plugged in. Disable. Enable. It's science. Hang on. I tried unplugging already. I wonder... I was thinking about it. Okay. It says now there's sounds, right? There are no sounds, but it thinks now there's sounds, look. So this feckin' thing. Levels, advanced. Enable audio enhancements, no. Spatial sound, Dolby Atmos, apply. Okay. Default device, test. Look, the gadget moves. Recording. Realtek microphone. So everything's moving, it's just not coming out the shagging speaker. You shall not pass! 1, 2. 1, 2. Realtek digital output or Realtek speakers. Right. No sounds, lads. Static from... Do you know what it will do? Ah, balls to it. Oh, Jesus! Hang on. Hang on. Nothing's working. Ah, balls. Did I inadvertently fix it, lads?
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, Jesus, I did! Listen, listen, listen.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the sound of 100 airplanes in the background. This is the sound of a Muppet who fixed it. Does anyone... I mean, I can't even explain Magini. Do you know what happened, lads?
Studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Scott Voigt is going to know exactly what I did. Scott, do you remember I told you I had an issue, with the mute button?
Something on the way.
Right.
Hey.
Sit down and shut up, you. Now, how is everything? Is it all shagged? Is this still working? Yeah, right, okay, everything's working again. Ah, this is great news, great news. Why is it so loud outside? Do you know what it is? It's those Sky Raiders, or the same things they're shagging Sky Raiders.
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Yeah, right. Because they all sound like they're like having the... right. Bloody
Did I do the
hell.
refund?
So, if you're in a Sky Raider, go up the hill and shag off for a minute, right? Is there any chance you can mute your mic for like the whole stream? Gibbo, good to see you, man. Thanks for all your help. Yep, and words of offering support and wisdom and help and things that... right. Somebody's... Right. Damo, shut out. Hope you're well, bud. I'm here trying to go through science with shagging sounds. It's all shagged. The whole thing is shagged. Anyway, close me door. Yep. The sounds got louder when I closed the canopy. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe it should be muted. You can't mute it. That's the problem you have with this stupid sim. If you go into the settings and you go to sounds and I say, hey, come here, Do you hear this sound here for other aircraft? Yeah, can you turn that to 0? Yes, please. We've turned it to 0 and... But didn't I just turn other aircraft sounds to... Yes, you did! And shouldn't it? Yes, it should! But it doesn't. Yeah, right. Ah, Peter J's. The good news is we fixed it. Yeah, right. Close that now. That was a unique issue, wasn't it? Now, I wonder, do I need to turn down or turn off this gadget for the minute? We'll turn him off for the minute, right? Captain Sigbag is here. Good to see you. You can use the cockpit headphones. They don't do anything. It's the same with airport vehicles. Set them to off and they'll appear and get in the way. Yeah. A great bunch of lads. Anyway. Turn down the kettle there now and we get ourselves started, right? Because we have a long old flight. It's 9:15. I haven't even done a thing. Right, I need my tablet. Tablets are important. Now come on over here. We'll remove the chocks, remove the pito cover, and we will get this machine into action. So, fuel tank on, battery, main switch on, and instruments can be put on as well. Yeah, right. Totally great experience. Yeah, 100% of the time it breaks all the time. Yeah, that's just like 9:15, not a child washed in the house, right? Also, the Adam Controls just called me a cabbage. Right? So's your face. Right, Sky Command is here. Okay, bye ears. Listen, you didn't need them anyway. I mean, you know, Mustafa's here as well. Mustafa comes in the house, or comes in the... Jesus, Mustafa walks into the house and he just says, Muppet. Brilliant. Say Intentions gives you an American accent when they use you as a tour guide. EJ Woodford. Check it again. There was an issue with it and I think they fixed it. Two-Tone Murphy was sounding like he was an American accent kind of guy. Jesus, you need to go fly here and check out that. Right, but I think they fixed him back to me now. Yeah, right. Anyway, it's because I'm wearing the socks, isn't it? That's what it is. This wouldn't have happened if you weren't wearing the socks, Murphy. Wait now. Come on over here, look. And now we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these, and it's all going to be grand. I can assure you, things are going to be absolutely fine now, right? Let's get this party started, yes. On a Saturday night. It's Monday, Murph. My sim is about to crash. No, it's not. It's alive again. No, my sim is about to crash. Yeah, Farm Sim. Hey, Maple Leaf. Good to see you, bud. Oh yeah, no, the sim is about to crash. This is tremendous fun. We're off to a flying start. Jesus, what's going on in the world? Unload. Really? This is a Navigraph integration with the default EFB and it is absolutely shagged. It doesn't work. Stupid thing. Right, it worked. Now, put in my flight plan and stop messing. Can we offer you 1 FPS? 1, please. Dougal just got a CTD. There again, you shave your legs, so the girly socks are actually quite suitable. I don't shave my legs. Shag off. Feck you, and, you know... Options and export. Export. Yes. Load it into the gadget with the thing. Flight plan? And look, just by magic and no issues at all, we've loaded in. This is great news. Right. CDI. On to be course deviation indicator. We should go GPS mode. All right, plane. Let's be doing things with stuff. Lights. Auxiliary booster pump. Prop forward. Do you hear the sound of that bit of magic? Yes. Clear prop. And now we go for the start. All right. Why is it like extremely loud in my head? I've never been able to get the simulator sound so loud. And now it's loud. There's something not right here. Those voices talking to you again. Is it just a loud echo? No, the same as... I could never get it this loud. There's something not right in the realm. I'm at to break something else. Ah, Jesus! I am. Now I've shagged it. Alright, I know what I did. Oh, Jesus! I'm looking at stuff I don't understand. Let's leave it. Oh, here. Now you're trashing. Right, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
It's just when I get there, you turn off my lights. Do you remember when a group flight actually involved the flight? Flying tonight doesn't mind that at all, right? It's all grand. Everything's fine. Totally fine. Right, airplane is up and running. Booster pump off. Lights on. Yes. Squawk machine. We're VF4 today. Enter. And, some say intentions. We'll tune into the group. Hello, group. And have I a button over here for the group? I do. I want to put in a group push to talk button. Intercom, yes. What does that one do? Window on top, brilliant. Say intentions. We will go to an action and we will say it is group flight push to talk. This is tremendous news. Hello, this is Merv. Can you hear me? Does that actually work?
Yeah, 5x5 left.
Oh, brilliant. It absolutely worked. Right. We shall now go to this. Right, we should be grand now. Where are we? That's more important. Oh yeah, we're here at Sheridan. Is it Sheridan County? No, Fort Stockton. We're here at Fort Stockton. Ah, Jesus, why isn't that working? You're out to get me. The whole shagging thing, you're out to get me. The whole load.
Who's in charge?
Listen.
You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Listen, I have a very particular set of skills for which I have been bluffing my entire career. Now, does this work? Hot! Brilliant. Right, we're up here, look, and we're going to fly down. Oh, Jesus, we're going to fly down to there. E38, yes, and then it's down to 09er Tango Sierra. Tango 89 is the Lahias International. That's where we're going to head there, right? Great flight, everyone. Same again tomorrow, right? Brilliant. And then we're all kind of just flying around the Big Bend National Park, right? That is our plan of attack. So let's do that. Are we ready, friends? Yes, Murph. Can't wait to get going. Right. This is all terribly exciting. Now, runway 30. Fort Stockton, November 235 Romeo Mike, taxiing to runway 30, straight out departure, Stockton. Now, can I go down that way? Oh, I can. Brilliant. Sensitive nesting area, you say. Wait, who? Right. We're rolling now, lads. You know. Murph, do you still do your shows? I do, Damo. I'll not wearing a stitch. Why is that camera after moving? Hang on. I'm like the Anchorman newscaster. You know, we don't believe in wearing pants. The pattern on the pants. Where's this now? Yeah, you're not going to do a canyon run through Santa Elena Canyon. Well, we might. I don't know. We're here to explore a new place, right? And if you like it, we'll come back. But if there's any old messing out of you, we'll be never coming back here again. Do you hear me? Best behaviour now. 98 Vulcan is here. Good to see you. Oh, it's in Big Bend, is it? Sadly, I can only lurk this evening. No worries, bud. Alright, altitude. We're at 3,000. We're going to set 5,000 initially. Fort Stockton, November 235 Romeo Mike, departing runway 30 to the southwest. Stockton. Right, that's it. Back to Waterford. Wait, back to Waterford? Who's going to Waterford? Alright. The good news is, lads, this only took us 5 minutes to get sorted from start to finish. I mean, that's the power of editing, isn't it? Right, are we ready? Yes. Slowly but surely. There's an airline. I mean, of course it's an airliner. Right, are we ready?
We're going the wrong way.
No, we're not. Power coming in. Watch your RPM. And we're away. Yes. Interesting loud sounds coming from other aircraft. Totally cool. 60.
Hits 88 miles per hour.
Yep, see Daisy.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
Can I get a refund?
No, shag off. No refunds. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. 777 is here. Good to see it. Or good to see it. Right. Flaps in. Easy now, Jemima. We can engage the autopilot. We're going to go into... Oh yeah, yes mode doesn't work on this. I need to talk to Raoul. Because there's a button for IAS, but you can't click it. I wonder, is it a bug? And if it isn't, well, you know, what can we do? Right, left turn coming in. Let us head all the way over to about 210 degrees. There she be. And we're looking good. Oh, yes, we're looking good. She's all coming together now, lads. Anyone who was doubting me now, you know, that Murphy fella, he knows what he's doing. Bell Bro, good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Little Urquhart from the workshop, hoping I'll be flying along soon. Nice. We're looking forward to it. Exo Giant, good to see you. Alright, so we said 270. We're going to go a little bit more, lads.
Hello there.
Call it 200 degrees. And we'll intercept. We're going to go ahead and arm nav. As we climb up to about 5,000 feet. Wills, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Rob Dag, welcome in. So I'm using Rex and also Strata to give us the weather. So it's clear days, but you can see the way it does well with the owl horizon and atmosphere and stuff, doesn't it? Looks absolutely gorgeous. Right, anyway, the main thing now, lads, if you're currently flying along with us, if you're on the console, be it a PlayStation or a PC, even the Nintendo, you press 1. PC pilots is number 2, and for our say intentions...
Pecos County Airport, CTAF. Firefly Air 252. Good afternoon, climbing through 3,000.
For our say intentions pilots, it's number 3, and for everyone else in the parish who's here and only delighted, it's number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. Nighthawk is like your man who stole that plane, do you remember? Jesus. Sumner in the house. Good to see you, buddy. All right.
Radio check.
Right. 5x5.
5x5.
Loads of buttons.
Stopped in Pecos County Airport, CTAF. Firefly Air 252. Good afternoon, maintaining 7,000.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds like Homewrecker using all the ATCH. Brilliant. Now, on over here, you. Up, you divillion. Now, let me see. Now, all is well. What would we do without Rambog, the wheel? Isn't it absolutely brilliant? This little wheel you see down here in the bottom right hand corner, that's called the Rambog wheel. It is absolutely brilliant. Watch your RPM, Murph, don't break the plane. Is it now? RPM coming back, although she doesn't really like movement there, does it? Look. I need to talk to Raoul. There's a couple of things not working on this airplane. The RPM kind of works, but then it stops. Like, if you do auto prop...
Jesus.
It's keeping it right in the Bijani. I can't seem to lower that. Now we are pretty much after pinning this airplane to the fastest possible speed. 23 inches of manifold. Right, let's see what we can do there. But yes, absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Right, we're cruising 115 knots. An hour 20 is this route. Thanks be to Jemima. And, well, we haven't reached there yet. We can kind of see way out there. We're heading that direction, right? So according to our flight plan, it is a 51 nautical mile hike down to Echo 38. And this is known as Alpine Kasparis Municipal. And from there, we're going to ramble down to here, Pitcock Mountain Ranch. Then, friends, we wrangle in, right? Terlunga Ranch, we'll be passing that. And then we're down here to Lajitas. Now, what makes Lajitas very interesting, as I said, Aviation 101, he did some tremendous videos down this neck of the woods, and there's some really, really gorgeous areas to fly. Now, I haven't fully seen this yet in the sim, so it's going to be interesting.
Port Stockton, Pecos County Airport, CTAF. Firefly Air 252. Good afternoon, descending 6,000.
Now that's so. What we're hearing Homewrecker using as co-pilot. A2K, it's model matching, lads. You know, I mean, isn't it though? Toto says, must say I'm liking the Stream Deck function for say intentions. Yeah, it's class. They did amazing work with that. So you can see it here. Now, Dougal ran into an issue. It should be under your profiles, Dougal, and always make sure you know, save your profiles, yeah? If you've had an issue with it. Push to talk button command for groupie chat is group flight push to talk. Yes, if you can transmit, check your app. Make sure you have group chat is set on push. These are buttons here, Dougal. See here? Make sure it's set to PTT. No, Homewrecker, you can leave it on, buddy. So if I press that button and will say, you know, hello, Dougal, can you hear us? He'd be like, I can hear you fine, Murph. And then you want to communicate back and saying, Jesus then, you know. But that'll show the groupie flight that we have. I heard it.
I'm not Dougal, but I hear you.
There we go. We've the sounds and noises and things. Now, if we have a look at our groupie flight. Where are we? We're here. Eesh. So here is our live flight right now. Oh, look at this, lads. We have a load of folks flying with groupie, Say Intentions groupie. So who's here? Look, there's Shanks. There's Goose. Down the road here we have Old Man Strike. We have AZ Blue Line, Toto, Fibro, Noel. Noel is up here now. Smotsy is there. There's a Murph. There's flying tonight. Dougal is ahead. And then Sun Jammer. Sun Jammer.
Port Stockton, Pecos County Airport, CTAF. Firefly Air 252. Good afternoon, with you 4,500.
Homewrecker, change your call sign to just Firefly. The whole air part, you know. It's not air, it's just Firefly. Where's this now? Those top buttons are grayed out on mine. Dougal McTavish, for your second lesson, I ask you to look at my screen. Have a look at my screen. Oh, wait. It was there and then it disappeared. Right, have a look at my screen here now, horse. And I want you to go down to into your settings, multiplayer, and make sure these lands are ticked. Ravenous, good to see you, buddy. So make sure you can see. Make sure you have enable Skynet aircraft, enable Skynet audio, and share my audio. Make sure all these lads are turned on. You alright? They're all ticked. They're all ticked. Huh. App UI. Make sure the hide click to talk, or they should be all unticked on your app UI. Is the code in there as well? Oh yeah, good shout. Is the TTM code in there for Skynet, Dougal? I have noticed that the top buttons don't work unless you have the paid version. They will work if you're in a groupie flight. because it's the push to talk. Yeah, the code is in, and they're still grayed out on your app. This is very interesting. Restart the app. Now that says ATC. Oh, hang on. AI ATC disabled. I just turned it back on. There we go. So the code is in, and can you see where it has, if they're grayed out, do you still get the little groupie icon? Do you know? They never work for me, even with groupie flights. The group chat stuff isn't working, no? Well, sure, we'll ask the question for the lads. All they can do is say, no. That the group chat icons are grayed out. Got them to check settings. All okay. Just using the GTM and multiplayer didn't work for me. Had to use the groupie link. The groupie link. Okay. So, is it the groupie link? Therefore, it should be this. But if that's the case, I mean, we can see Dougal in here. You know what I mean? Very interesting. Murph, I couldn't use the push to talk button even in the group flight until I got myself a paid subscription. Raised the ticket and they said you need a subscription. Okay. Hang on. But Dougal has a subscription. Murph, see picking the bar.
Time to pull the big switch.
There's buttons everywhere. Empire Kicking, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, man. Many thanks for the raid. We're here doing all sorts of science tonight. This is terribly important. Terribly, terribly important. Also, why is that button not working? It is. Right, hang on.
Allow myself to introduce
Myself.
myself.
Bum, bum, bum. Where is this now? Right, I've asked the question and let's see what happens. The buttons are not... Right, hang on, sorry. Into the bar. Into the bar, we'll have a look. Empire, thank you very much indeed for 50 months, bud. What an absolute ledge. Cheers, man. Okay, so it just says off. It just says off, Dougal, and you can't click them. But there... What happens if you What happens if you click on the little information thingy? Also, QC Frank, do you see you, do you? Although I do like me sideburns. Yeah, right. G Slayer's here, good to see you. The group icon is not there. No, I see that. But what happens if you hit the little information? There's a little information icon. That's what we're wondering. That is what we are trying to figure out. When they join the groupie, they don't have access to P2P. Right, Brian is looking at it there now. The icon just goes straight to the same intentions for multiplayer quick start guide. Right. Is the group chat volume mixer on in sound settings? So that'll be on your app. Go to your volumes and make sure your group chat stuff is turned on. We'll get you sorted here now. They're working on it, so this should be sorted, I'd say, fairly soon. When I hit the PTT button, I do hear the static. Okay, so it is transmitting. All right, we'll see what Brian says. He's actually looking at this at the moment. Dougal, do me a favor, will you? Will you DM me your email that you used to sign up? Because you can go in and have a gawk then. Do you know what I mean? What is the error? My key only pressed for only 1 second. Oh, that's a good question. Dougal, every time you press that, are you getting this error down here? I wonder, is that it? So every time you press it, the mic key is only held for 1 second, right? So you've either a button bind issue, or when you press and hold it, it's not registering that you're holding it. So what I would do for the moment to test it, set it to a key in your keyboard and you press and hold it. Super tight, like me hair. It's nice, isn't it? Now, anyone else who was having an issue, is AVX sorted on the agenda? It is, G Slayer, and it's going to come with a massive warning because it made an absolute balls of me X-Plane install. But yeah, for Microsoft Flight Sim, I think it's very good. For X-Plane, not so good. Do you know? Is there a way to find out which buttons are bound in settings? Yes. If you go into your app, all you need to do into your controls, this will show you down here. See where it says come up here. See where it says your mappings? That's going to show you what you have programmed for buttons or switches, or indeed if you're using a Stream Deck. So you click any of these guys here and they'll tell you. No, I mean in 2024 settings. Is there a way to find out which buttons are bound in settings? In the sim? Yes, there is. So in your sim, if you go to your controls, basic controls, right? And what you need to do, Homewrecker, down the left-hand side, pick the device, right? So you pick the device you want to communicate with your sim. So for example, if I go with me joystick, all right? I go up to here on the right-hand side and I'll go to assigned. And this is going to show me every button that's bound to a something. But you got to use the drop down here to show you the assigned. Now, if you want to go to axes, if you want to go to analog, you can do all of that. But it's the ones for assigned. So pick your hardware first, then you go to what's assigned, right? Now. Right, Dougal, they're looking at that now in a moment. Did say intentions change your voice? Your accent is less Irish. Seemingly, I sound American, which, to be fair, is a good complaint. Now, who needs... There we go. Right. We're getting somewhere now. I really like the Stream Deck profile. I loaded it up yesterday. No, it's brilliant. Freebro, it should have been fixed. If not, we'll try and fix it. Homewrecker, you're sorted now. Brilliant. Dougal, we'll get you sorted now in a minute. I do think it is your push to... It's your push to talk bind. That's what I think the issue is. Man, we're getting sounds of all sorts of aircraft in this. Sounds Irish to you? I don't know. B. Carla was here for 50 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Cheers, man. So yeah, anyway, where was I? I was over here. Big Bend National Park. Invented by the Irish back in 90... no, not really. This place is absolutely huge. As I said, it's over 800,000 acres is the national park, right? And basically where it is, a national park in the US located in West Texas on the border of Mexico. The park has natural significance as the largest protected area in the Chihuahuan desert topography and ecology in the United States. And it was named after a large bend in the Rio Grande or the Rio Bravo. The park protects more than 1,200 species of plants, more than 450 species of birds, 56 species of reptiles, and 75 species of mammals. The area is also absolutely full of history. Now, we're landing up the road here, so no need to worry about climbing just yet. And it's one of those places, like, you know, I've been to Texas, but Texas is so big, you could probably go to places in Texas and not have a clue what's on in other areas, right? And what made it interesting was, Texas to me was always kind of flat-ish, kind of just open space, right? I never knew there was kind of massive rock formations like what we have at Big Bend. I never knew that, right? I was like, what, really? Texas? But it does. And some of them are just absolutely incredible to see. So I'm very excited to see how it all looks now in Microsoft Flight Sim. So we're going to continue on. We have a few miles out to get to Alpine. We're pretty much flying straight in on this one. In 1996, when the US federal government ran out of money and it couldn't pay the park rangers, we were trapped for nearly 3 weeks in a closed Big Bend National Park in a motorhome. What? No way. So a lot of Big Bend National Park was actually one ranch, right? And that ranch operated up until around 1988 when the government bought it. I have a friend from Texas. She knows nothing about this side of the state. Yeah, West Texas, crazy. There's so much open space here and everything is under construction here. Isn't it? Like, it's nuts, lads. And like, okay, the terrain we're looking at now, I mean, it's nice. You can kind of see way off in the distance here. It's starting to get a bit kind of lively, right? But when we get closer and closer, especially when we get in and around, you know, by the Rio Grande, like it is going to be gorgeous. Some of the real life photos here are just stunning. I'm dying to see what it looks like in the sim. So we're going to be touching down just ahead of us. There's an airport a couple of miles away. It's over there. That's where we're headed. So we're okay altitude-wise. Fuel-wise, we're okay. All is looking well. This aircraft, by the way, from FSReborn, this is a beaut. We're using a Rotax engine. A 915, I think, is in this. No, a 912 Rotax engine is in this aircraft. And this has just been updated recently. And it's also available over on PS5, which is great news from FSReborn. TL-Ultralight is the manufacturer of the aircraft in the real world. And this one is called the Sting S4. Fun fact, this is the first aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator to be equipped and feature a ballistic parachute, which is modelled on PlayStation as well. So hats off to Raoul for making all this work. It's a nice, small, little general aviation tour. As I said, with that smaller engine, it's not going to do anything kind of mad in terms of speed. We should be able to cruise somewhere between 90 and 110. We have a VNE, I think, of about 155. And it's, as you can see from it, all modern avionics. G3 and also a GTN 750 that we forced in there. And the aircraft itself, I mean, it's modern, but it is an ultralight aircraft. And it's kind of cool when you see where ultralight aircraft are. And when you go back, you know, you go back far enough, ultralights, they were always like, you know, a hang glider with a propeller on the back of it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like those wings are disproportionate. No, the measurements are fairly bang on. But it wouldn't have the world's greatest stall ratio. Does the chute work? It does. The chute is modelled. Alright, autopilot off. Bring our power back. We're going to fly straight in runway 23. Alpine, November 235 Romeo Mike. Short final runway 23, full stop. Alpine. Marketplace, yes. Sim Captain Mikey, good to see you, bud. Alright, bring our power back. Interesting runway, this one. There's a bit of a slope here. Speed coming down nicely. We overshot that one just a smidgen. We have other options with this aircraft as well. I'll show you now once we get airborne. Again, Patrick Doyle, thank you very much indeed. 22 months, buddy. What a ledge. Easy now. Dougal, we also have some feedback for you here now. Alright, 2-3. Sideways landing, a little bit of a crosswind. And it's downhill, so we're going to be on the brakes. Easy now. 70 feet a minute will do it. On the brakes. All the drag is needed. And we're down. Now we'll go to the right here because you know what? We don't actually need all that space for takeoff. Could have been the angle, maybe. Alright lads, welcome to our first stop. So this is very much now going to give us a chance to figure out what the road ahead looks like, right? So we'll have a quick look here at our chart. We're going to be doing a 61 nautical mile hike, and we're going to be crossing some high terrain, about 7,000 feet minimum safe altitude. But there's a couple of spots along the way. We're going to pass something called Elephant Mountain on our right hand side. Then it's going to be over Santiago Peak, right? And then a little bit, the 9-point mesa is out there as well. So we're going to have some nice kind of rock formations. And then this last one is Razila's Mountains as well.
249 on final runway 23 full stop landing.
All right. So it's pretty cool, right? That's where we're heading to for our next stop. We'll have a look at what we're doing on the next one. But we're definitely going to keep an eye out our right side window as we're flying down here. Now, talking about this aircraft, as I said, it's an FSReborn aircraft, so we actually get a lot of functionality with it. You can see here, the aircraft is that of a live aircraft. Bulbs, landing bulbs, all the electrical stuff, they can wear and tear. Air pressure in your tires, right? The brake pads, battery, and all the jazz. You've realism settings here to turn things on or off as well. Maintenance, aircraft needs to be shut down, but this is where you can get in and learn about these critical components and get them fixed as well. Fuel, weight and balance, fairly straightforward. Sliders, you can go independently or use them together. There's an FAQ linking it to all the information. And then we have this down here. This is pretty cool. So your settings, and you can accelerate the wear and tear. But there's one here for the canopy. See where it says use clear canopy? See the different color canopy now that we have? Now some people really like that extra tint, because I think it does add a lot when you're flying. I'm not going to use it for this flight because I'm mad to see what the ground looks like, but it is a nice tint you can use, and you have an option to turn it on or off. You might notice Carinada do something similar. They just don't give you the option to turn it on or off. You know what I mean? So that's there for you, right? Now, let's have a look. Aha, right. So, what Brian is saying, do you know when you see the groupie flights, lads? These should give you the option to register for these flights. Yeah? So do you see here, look, see the way it has participants 8, and yet the number of people flying with us is a lot more than 8. Okay? For the groupie flights to work, you have to register for the event. So in Dougal's case, Brian just came back to me there now. No, you don't appear in this list, because seemingly Dougal, it looks as if you didn't apply to you didn't register for the flight. All right. So you can still fly with us because you're using the TTM code, but I think it restricts voice comms because it just thinks you're another pilot. So I think whenever we see these, now we should fix it now. He's going to fix it now in a second. So Dougal, you don't need to do anything, right? But I think, see, the participants now has gone up. Now, is there a button? You click the link. I wonder then, when you click on the link, is there an option for you to, hang on, I'll have to test this myself. Let's have a look. In progress in 4 hours. So let's look at this one. Did you have an option to click on join flight, Dougal? You've been flying the PC-21? Ravenous? Nice. So down the bottom...
Checking to see if you guys can hear me on the grouping frequency.
We got you 5x5. Just behind my head there. So it says join flight. So I think you need to make sure you press join flight. If you already did that, grand, we'll go back to Brian. But on Brian's side, he reckons that wasn't clicked. But it could have been, right? He's looking at it. Could be an issue. No idea, you may have missed it. Restart and try again. No, it's grand. It's grand. So, you'll still need to click new flight for the group flight to show up on the app. Yes. So, let's just double check we know what we're doing here. Because this all got updated.
Just joined in the R66 here.
We got you.
Alright, so we have a couple of lads coming in there now. I usually do that and you can hear PPL that registered. I usually do that and you can hear people that registered. Okay, but that's Angel, you're telling me you're not able to transmit. You should be able to.
Welcome all.
You should be able to. There shouldn't be an issue there at all. Do you know? But we'll see what the crack is here now, right? Just make sure you click register the flight. And when you click on register the flight, right? Then if your app was already open, you go into your app and make sure you click on new flight because it registers the new flight then to that. That makes sense? And hopefully that sorts it then. I'll put together a tutorial on this anyway. You know, if anyone's stuck. Usually can do PPL, the registered. We'll test it on Friday again. That's Angel, yeah, you need to let us know because that's how you do it with Groupie. So Intentions have opened that up for free. That's the idea, right? But if there is any issues, we need to look into it to figure out what happened. All right? Right, let us get out of here. So we are going to depart pretty much as we are, right? As we are. Alpine, November 235, Romeo Mike, taking off runway 23, departing to the south. Alpine. Notch the flaps. And let's just get out of here because there's a big airline looking at us. Alright, 50 knots. Hey, Chris is here. Good to see you, bud. Welcome, welcome. Alright, up. See you, Daisy. It is a pretty little plane, this, isn't it? Very modern. Very modern. Alright, we'll start rolling left here. Make sure... Yeah, we're okay. Rolling left. Now, 5,000 feet is not going to cut it here. We're going to have to climb a little bit because we can see those mountains ahead of us. We need to pass those, lads, yeah? We need to pass those. So we'll ease out. We're coming up on 5,000. I'm going to increase my altitude. We're going to go to 7,500, right? We're going to hit the owl autopilot button. We're going to go to VS. And we're going to climb at around 700 feet a minute. Heading, please, Murph. And this will get us back onto this magenta line. And then we'll go nav. So we'll once again rearm nav. GPS is locked in. Vertical speed is 700 feet. And it's going to make sure it'll fly us to the left until this aligns. When this becomes straight, she'll bank to the right, and then we'll fly in a straight line. So here it is. We've captured, right-hand turn coming in, and the aircraft starts rolling to the right. Stu Snape is here. You're back now. You've missed us. Ah, Stu. Good to see you, buddy. Alec says, it needs a join flight button moved to the top of the page, as when players click on it, the flight, they may assume that they've already joined. Yeah, maybe there's scope to do a bit of maneuvering. That's what it's all about. Feedback is everything, you know. Shout out to Radley Singer. Good to see you, Radley. Welcome in, buddy. Like, they need feedback, lads. They need feedback. You know what I mean? Man, it's such a beautiful little plane, this, isn't it? A little kite of an airplane. So, let us see what we're doing now. So this leg is 61 nautical miles, and we're going to be looking for some mountains. There's a microwave tower way out on our left-hand side. Now, we did pass a couple of aerials near the town, and they're actually on our charts, right? But seemingly there's going to be a microwave tower. We might see it. It's over here somewhere, right? Did all that, joined the flight, PTT still grayed out. Did you restart the app, Dougal? We'll get you sorted. You are not at all being a hindrance, unless of course we're being a hindrance to you. In which case, just tell us to shag off. Stu, good man yourself, keeping the streak. Dedication. Such dedication. Cheers, buddy. Alright, so watch our speed as we're climbing here. We're at 6.5. We've got 1,000 feet to go. Yeah, I need to talk to Raoul. I don't know. Should that IAS button be working? I can't remember. Mugan says, best thing ever, get this. Yeah, it's really good. But, you know, it's... You know, we want to make sure that if anyone is struggling with it, I want to get them sorted. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Fierce Wolf is in a chopper. Get to the chopper. Now! He's flying in the yellow chopper. I wonder, is he actually in the chopper? We also have some weird, crazy aircraft sound in. It's nuts. Stu Snape, how'd you get on anyway with your real friends? Right? Brilliant. Yeah, there's a weird sound of another helicopter there. It's nuts. There's Shanks over yonder in a C700. Or is that... yeah, Longitude, isn't it? He loves that plane, man. He loves that plane. Alright, so there... oh, Energizer is there. Jesus, Energizer! I can see your sunburn from here, man. Jesus. It was real life family this time, Murph. Can't choose your family. Did you get the DC-6? That's all Muse cares about. Might have to join you guys in the sky one of these nights. Ravenous, we'd love to, buddy. But I'm new, so I've been practicing navigation, takeoff, and landing, so trying to get used to it. Simulator, but I'll join you soon. Dude, listen. Any skill level, and I genuinely mean this, any skill level, come and fly with us. You're going to learn an absolute ton of stuff from the group that we have. Our own community, like, I've learned so much from the lads. I still learn. I went 6 years without knowing the DC-6 had a prop reverser. I learned from the lads. So, like, if you know, never feel that, you know, oh, I'm not ready for these flights. Just jump on, man. That's where we learn, you know. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Don't worry about any of that. We all make mistakes. The only thing I have kind of less time for is Muppets, and Muppets by, you know, trolling you. Because it can ruin the owl immersion. And when I say, there's our radio wave thingy there. That it hasn't become one with nature yet, but you know. I heard a sound there. Say again? Flying and eating Krispy Kreme donuts. Ryan D. Walker, nice. Yeah, we even put up an old veteran. I learned how to get a 747 into Saba. Now, hang on, when you say you learned... That's brilliant.
Bana bana, do 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 do. Bana bana, do 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 do.
We have a number for you to take down. Stand by when you're ready to copy. Brilliant. I'm too old for the trolls, yeah.
I could resist it, Murph. I could resist it.
I can see Dougal keying up, but no sound.
Comes 3-2 whiskey.
No, sorry, 3-2 whiskey, we couldn't hear you. That's terrible, Lindy, trying to get it working all night. You know you're with friends when we just take the pit. Dougal, you there?
Oh, it's so unprofessional.
Hello? I don't want to sing 2 by 2. We could hear Dougal. Dougal, the good news is we heard your beautiful voice. Where's this now? And this is 5 seconds from Murph going, don't be trolling. Yeah, right. He stormed out when
But I'm actually on comms PTT, not groupie.
That's interesting. If you're using COM
Dude, let me finish it.
123.45.
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
I can't get the other one to work.
Okay, well look, we're halfway. This is good now because now we can talk. Well, this is worse. Now you can hear us.
Group flight, Whiskey 35 Alpha Mike, good afternoon, climbing through 7,000 for flight level 240.
That sounded like an Oz flight simmer. That's not old, you mad? Right, all is well now in the group flight. Excellent news. Now, the plan eventually, lads, what I'd like to start doing, not for all our flights, but what I'd like to start doing is we'll turn this into kind of tutorial-based stuff, where it's about giving you the kind of bones of radio procedure, or radio telephony as it's called. Voice procedure if you're military, but radio telephony, or ATC-isms. And the idea being is, if you can treat using the groupie frequency as a way to fly in and out of uncontrolled airspace, i.e. you're just talking to all of us, that'll stand to you for any amount of online flying, but it also adds a barrel load to your flying experience. And then we can do other flights where we're going to fly with, air traffic servicing, and it just becomes that little bit easier, right? That little bit easier. Where's this now? Jesus, they've just done and done something else. There was a question asked on the last Vectors to Final, and it looks as if they're actually trying to work it there now. So anyone who's a Say Intentions partner, you just saw an announcement there for Say Intentions what they're working on. That's friggin' nuts. That's brilliant. Basically, they're working on your co-pilot calling out V1, rotate, V2, gear up. Right, as you fly, your co-pilot will automatically do that. That's going to be friggin' awesome. Can't wait till they sequence groups of live pilots. Yeah, they're getting closer and closer. Like, it's on the roadmap, but they're getting closer and closer. Okay, lads, Elephant Mountain. As we look out the window, seemingly this is called Elephant Mountain. Jesus, look at this out. Oh, that's terribly nice. Oh, this is all coming together really well, isn't it? Have a bit of tunage out here? We do. Look at the scenery, man. I'm 45 as well, and you're as old as you feel. Murph, co-pilot callouts for partners. Yeah. Shamrock minimums. Yeah, it's nuts. How do we know the areas have received enhanced detail from a Sobo? I don't think we're there yet. Are we there yet? We're not there yet. This looks like default stuff. But look at this scenery out here, man. So this is Elephant Mountain. We were tracking this on our charts, right? So it says there's towers here somewhere as well. I don't see the tower, although it could be an LOD. There are towers there. But that's called Elephant Mountain. That's pretty awesome. Now, further on down the road, we'll have Santiago Peak, which I imagine is that mad looking divil out the window. Now, one thing I will say, right, we're flying this on live time, and at this time of the day, the sun is pretty much high in the sky. So I'm thinking, lads, just for the dramatic effect, will we change the time to about 17:38? Just to kind of give us a bit of, ooh, right? Oh, Colonel Fork, wouldn't it? A Sling TSI, that'd be Christmas. That'd be Christmas. How do elephants climb the mountain? Yeah, Ravenous. Oh, it's just class. Yeah, it's class. Right, 109 indicated. 124 over the ground. and just beautiful views. I mean, there's just there's just nothing for many miles. Once you see it, you never forget. I see what you did, Turd Ferguson. That's brilliant. An elephant never forgets. Now, we'll know when we start, like, see here? So this is us. We are, the line must be drawn here. We're literally crossing the line. You can see the detail from one tile to the next. This is default 2024 data, and this would appear to be World Update 22 data. Look at the difference, lads. That is shocking. Look at it. Isn't that shocking? Oh yeah, look, I mean, it's completely different. Look at the detail we have now. So this is the border. They only have a bit of the mountain, the bit of the Elephant Mountain. But this is where we leave kind of standard, and this is where it goes into the real high detailed World Update 22. And I gotta say, look at like that different. It is day and night. Doesn't help that the tiles are a different color, but I don't mind that. Look at the detail they're able to capture. Look, that's insane. That's awesome, man. We're happy with it. Oh, Jesus. Look at this now. Look at this. Look at the colors. Immersion broken. It's going to be fixed now in a second. Look at the detailing here. Ah, this is fantastic. Look at that, lads. That's amazing. Ailerons into wind is here. You shall not pass. Good to see you, buddy. That is absolutely incredible. And then there's a mad devil of a helicopter. Just ignore him. Jesus. Ailerons, that's exactly it. Story of my life. Tiny Haggis, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, look at the Gabrielle. Look, stay to that plane. Look at the detail here, lads. So that airplane is the Gabrielle, or the Gabriel, from Flying Fries, available now in the marketplace. Version 2 just got released. Ah, lads, look at this scenery. I was attracted to your stream by the meaty mountains. Oh, behave. If an elephant got lost on Elephant Mountain, it could call for help by making a trunk call. Very cool looking, isn't it? Minnie, thanks for the sub. Welcome aboard. So, as I said, like this region here, like 550 million years of rock formation. Muse fan remembers it well. But like, look at the detail we have. This is stunning. I mean, when you compare this to where we just took off from, apparently Sling is developing a twin. No way. That's completely irrelevant. Muse, you're a great bunch of lads. Man, the detail. So this is Santiago Peak over there. We're about halfway to our second stop. 09er Tango Sierra. This is terribly pretty. You're just surely younger than Murph. Don't you start, Eamon. Don't you start. The Sling Twin is what I dubbed the poor man's Baron. I don't know, man. Sling aircraft are friggin' gorgeous. Ah, look at this, lads. This is what it's all about. do you mean vote in the chat? There's no voting in the chat. I'm actually younger. Wait, you're about 7 years older. Are you, Muse? Jesus. Winkle Gossler's here, 34 months. Just a short hop today. I'm off already. Have a good flight. Thank you very, very much indeed, Winkle. Hope you're having a great day, bud. Mugan. You're 48, Muse. Jesus. You don't look a day over. Yara, you don't look a day over. Age is but a muse. Yeah, younger in spirit. Yeah. I have no words. This scenery is absolutely insane, lads. This just like this level of data. This is where the whole thing gets exciting, because I mean, this is the future when it comes to, you know, tin data and photogrammetry and all this jazz. We'll have to arrange points for the 50th. Indeed, we will. Well, that flow plugin gives you altitude, heading, and speed. It does, Shinwa. That link will link you to it. You just need to have Flow Pro, and you can pop it in. Rambog is a genius. He built that. Forged in the fiery pits of Mordor. Muse is still young. You're 58. Eamon, you're 58. You should see the area in real life. It's stunning. Luckily, I've been out to Big Bend a few times. Crunch, no way. So I've seen Muse Van. Jesus. Gibbo is like, after literally putting a line through you on the Christmas card list. You all are old. No, we're not, Maple Leaf. If I were to ask someone, now I can't ask you, like, there was a time I was able to ask, you know, how old am I? Can anyone guess my age? And there'd be a couple of, you know, smart Alex below in the thing, you know, and they'd say, yeah, 104, yeah, thanks, Dougal, and Eamon, of course, yeah, Rob Dag, you're back in the will. Eamon, or Elric is 59 and a half. There you go. 53, wait, what? 41, what? 40. I'm only 19 times 4, right? Jesus, PQ, we'll go with that. Shinma, no. Visualize, no. Crunch, no. Well, aren't you a great big bunch of feckin' lads all together, huh? Why isn't that camera working? Ah, Jesus. Hang on. How is it that things work and then suddenly they don't work? Can anyone explain that to me? Where do I even have that plugged in? It should work now. Mother of J... Like, why doesn't stuff work for me? Right now. It should work. You are annoying technology. Why can't you just work? Why can't you just work? Would you come on a way out of that? I don't get it. Things work fine and then they don't. 18 by mine, 74 in body shape. Wait, what? Jesus. 12. The big 60 in February. Ooh. 39. Just holding on to 52. Man Toto. Murph Benjamin Button. Look the age of 350, mind of a child. What are you talking about? I'm very young in my looks. You shake off, will you? Why isn't you working?
Hello there.
Work, technology! Work, I say! Now, let's see if that makes it work. I gave out to it there now, lads, you know. My age and IQ are about the same. Well, hang on. You're a wizard, Harry. If you count the rings of hair, but just shag off. 36, 26, 32, he wishes. Why isn't this... Why? I never get it, right? Sometimes things work, you know, and then they don't work. And other times things work when you don't want them to work. Mentally, I'm only about 13. Are you? Listen, it's grand. We need a bit of tunage here. There we go. There we go. Link controller software. Yeah, why aren't you working? Connect the device to a USB. I have. It says connect the device with a Type-C USB cable. I'm sure, what do you think it did? How much louder when the Queen Bee is away? Or why am I much louder when the Queen Bee is away? I'm not that loud, am I? I'm awfully... Oh wait, hang on, I turned up my microphone. There, that's better, isn't it? You're going through menopause. Yeah, right. I forgot to tell you back in Providence, Oswald Simmer said thanks for that video. I forgot to tell you back in Providence, Oswald Simmer said thanks for that video. Oh, no bother at all. So old I saw Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin live. No way. I'm going with 47. Flying Winnebago, really? I mean, really? I've been 26 for 37 years. Brilliant.
Hello there.
This is, look at the state of the shagging scenery here. Look, who's in charge of this? Good morning. Quokka, good to see you. And like, what makes this now very upsetting, I don't know where these wires actually go. Balls. I can turn off something here now and, I could literally turn off a switch and I don't know what it does, and then we're all in trouble. Do you know what I mean? But that should be working. That's annoying me that it isn't. I don't know why it broke. I don't know how it broke. Like, it should just work. And I'm not even getting like the, you know, the doo-doo, you know, the doo-doo sound when you connect hardware. I'm having, it's one of those nights, isn't it? Very, very interesting, stressful and terrible. Something to be thankful for, yeah? Link to C. I'll chuck it in again so it doesn't, wait, I've actually been thinking of doing an analog version of the wheel so that it fits better for historic flights. Ooh, Rambog Mord. A friggin' analog. That could be interesting. Yeah. Now, Murphy, if I start unplugging stuff, lads. Balls, wrong one. Balls, really the wrong one. Right, I've unplugged so many things there. We're still alive anyway, that's the main thing. Check your barrow, Murph. You're 400 feet below me. Sorry, Muse. No, it's only 40 feet. Then again, the weather I'm using is from Strata. Get right. To see if I understand groupie, join a groupie flight, TTM in the group multiplayer settings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on comms, and all should work. Yeah, just make sure you join the flight. Yes, that should do it. You're on normal live weather. Aha. Flying Winnebago, it's quite okay. I wasn't far off now, mind you. You know, I'm 41. Jesus, I'm 41. And I still haven't figured out how to do anything. Where's the... You see, I don't even know what wire I need to kind of yank at. Oh, hang on. Are you this wire or are you the other wire? You're this wire. Hey, Tal, where are you going? Right now? If you just give the wire a cut out, you know. Ah, Jesus. Why is that never simple? That's really annoying, though. Stupid thing not working. Does this one work? No, none of them are working.
Oh, Jesus.
Everything seemed fine, and then I'm having a night of it. CTD, Febro, I don't believe you. CTD, you say? Hang on. I can never understand why these things just don't work. Can't understand it. 1 minute it works, the next minute it doesn't. Your ideas will get you banned. I wonder if I just kind of grab this and see what happens. Right. That didn't... Right. Don't panic now, lads. I need a solution for this. How the feck? Now, plug him in up here. This better work now if it doesn't. It made a sound. It made a sound! Right now, lads. It made a sound it did make. Just beat it with a hammer. The connection is lost. Listen. Welcome to your link controller. Yeah, let's stop. I don't want to know that. Why can't they make things simple? Sorry, Mr. GPHI, that was terribly bad. Terribly bad. Next. Sit! You wash your mouth out with soap. Time to replace the entire setup. Why is it going through this? Like, what? It's stupid thing. Right, it's nearly there. Why can't the agent just leave the thing alone? Because when you set things up, it should work. If you need to step away temporarily, you can manually... No, but I didn't plug in a gimbal. Right, hang on now. Da-da-da, it now thinks it's another camera. Ah, oh, jeez. OBS now thinks there's 3 of these cameras when there's literally only one of them. If it ain't broke, break it. Well, no, it was broke. And so we are going to break it. We're very close here to landing. It's amazing what we do on these flights, isn't it? What did Murph do last night? Like, we flew to... Hey, hang on, we're supposed to land here, look. Jesus. Right now. Okay, that's the wrong button complete. Jesus, Murphy, would you just stop? Will you just stop? Alright, autopilot off. Yeah, and we will attempt to land. We're going to swing in here to the left-hand side. Airport should be just...
We're going the wrong way.
Not going the wrong way. We're going exactly the right way. Oh, ye have little faith. Now, sometime... Oh no, now it's at the... Look, see? Did you see it? I fixed it. Now, come up here, you. Stupid thing. Why didn't you work the first time we asked? You know. Ah, brilliant. I told you I'd fix it, didn't I? Yeah, Murphy, you're a genius. You'll go far in life. Oh, wait, I need to land. Right, I fixed the camera, lads. It's all right. Hatcha, brilliant. Wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah, we're going this way. We need to drop altitude, which we are. This is all part of the process, friends. All part of the process. Right. Pitcock, Rezillos. November 235 Romeo Mike. We are Sting S4 circling on the left downwind runway 27, full stop. Riot. Let us see. Let us see. Do you remember I've been complaining recently, which is something I never do. Do you remember I've been complaining...
27 has a downwind wind.
Danger's my middle name. Do you know the way I do complain about things from time to time? I was talking about like default objects at airports. Did anyone see a Facebook announcement from SoFly? They have some news coming out on the 28th of August, and I do think it's going to address exactly that. Interesting. Come on, Jerry, you're back in the wheel. Oh, wait, hang on. I wonder how it probably doesn't look great if I'm trying to land, though, does it? That's the wrong button completely. Jesus. How's that now? Oh, you can kind of see. Yeah. We'll use this as our main landing camera for the minute, as Mr. GPHI has walked into the jet. Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Now, if I do one of these, you know, and we can make this look all terribly realistic now. Right. Yes. Oh, this is going to be terribly sexy now. Look at this. Look at this. We shall attempt to land over there, look. Let's see what happens here now. Don Waldy, good to see you. Alright, speed coming down. Easy now. It's an interesting kind of a perspective this is, isn't it? So, that's me tablet here in front of me, as you can see. I wonder, can I get head tracking working?
Firefly 3-2 whiskey, turning left base for 27.
It's a lovely voice. You have a lovely voice. Very like Celine Dion. Right, here we go. Easy, Murph. November 235 Romeo Mike, turning final, runway 27, full stop.
Staring, that's loud.
You might have to turn me down. Oh, behave. Oh. It was at that moment Murphy was told, please leave. Yeah, great perspective. It looks real, does it? It is real! Right, Murph, get in there now, gently. Yes. Easy now. I'm sure you've been turned down many times.
3-2 whiskey, short final 27.
Dougal's literally right behind us. Alright, watch the flare.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Who was that? Stu! I mean, would you come on a way out of it, will you? It was going grand until it wasn't. Did a CTAF flight the other night and it was well initially. Oh, it went all well initially. When I started over back in CTAF 1 minute later, departing aircraft were heading into me. Departing aircraft were heading into it. Interesting. Check your settings on your pilot portal because you can actually lock the runways to what SimBrief says.
45349, short final, runway 27.
Now, check is your fuel. Jeez, we've loads of fuel quantity. Is it now? There's a great collection of us out here tonight. A great collection of lads. Awesome. You're still showing at 3,000 feet. Yes, it's quite high up here, Jerry. Yeah. Alright, we'll follow the Muse Van Der. Jeez, look at the scenery, lads. Isn't it class? The detail. Even on the ground here, like. This is class altogether. Put those flaps in, Murph. Easy now. Alright. There's a Toto. Now, these are big rocks. Be careful. Let's see what happens. Right, for our next trick, it's only a 30-mile hike here, but this is where things get very, very interesting. We're heading over now to a place called Lajitas International. And this is right on the border between the US and Mexico. Hey, Chunky! I was very confused by the Sky Raider for a second until I realized it's a substitution. Yes. Can I turn down the volume for individual pilots? Negative. You can only turn down the volume for... Wait, hang on. Dougal, that problem could be on my side. Stand by. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, no, it's on. That's.
Yeah, animals, all they're on.
Okay, so that's my volume.
That's the one that's really loud for me, whoever just transmitted.
So you can just lower the group chat and then do your COM1 frequencies. I wonder, wasn't there like a freeware app?
How am I coming across Dougal?
Yeah, you're pretty good, Goose.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much.
I need to tinker with all my settings for volume.
What was the gadget? Didn't Katie make a gadget for like an audio normalizer, didn't she? Now I know that works for VATSIM, it's designed to work with vPilot, but I wonder is there scope?
There's two now. I think there's two separate ones.
Yeah, we need to look into that, I wonder. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Chunky, I hope you're well, buddy.
This is Vulcan. Just testing. I've gone from lurking to being in the stream.
We got you 5x5, Vulcan.
Very loud and clear. 5x5, you said?
You're doing delightful. Oh, behave. Oh, come here to see my new
Thanks,
camera.
guys.
It only took me 5 minutes to set up. Brilliant! Yeah, right. That's what I had to say, you know. If you, I have another camera over there, but that's for later. If you know what I mean. Yeah, right. Does that actually work, though? No, the other one's completely shagged. Yeah, but 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes. Right. Right, friends. So we are now about to depart. It's a 30-mile hike.
Shanks here, just a radio check.
No, we can't hear you, Shanks. We're going to pass by Christmas Mountains on our right-hand side, near a place called Tlingua
Who
Ranch.
said that?
I'm only joking, Shanks. 5x5. Show Zach your girly socks. They're not girly socks. Christmas Mountains, that's going to be a visual reference point along the way. And as we ramble further on down, we're going to fly into, well, this is all Big Bend here, right? This is all Big Bend. Lahitas is the runway we're landing on. We're going to plan for a runway 25 because the airport is down to the bottom. So this is where it starts getting absolutely freaking nuts. And then we're going to circle around Big Bend as well. All right? This is going to be brilliant. So, Zach has seen my OnlyFan, I think, hasn't he? Or has he? You see, these are all the questions we have to ask. Zach, have you seen my my OnlyFan? All right. Doesn't it look terribly sophisticated and nice? Doesn't it? There's a for sale wobble on it now, but sure, listen, we can't have it all going well. You know what I mean? It's a very nice OnlyFan. Yeah, that's
Call airport traffic, 522C 5512, taking off from runway 27, 522C 5512.
That's very loud. Toto had a CGD. I don't believe you. These aren't girly socks. What are you talking about? These are beautiful socks. Hang on. I have to move out of my own camera frame. Look at them! Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Jeez. They're lovely socks. Looks a bit like a lonely fan. Needs a friend. What do you mean?
Yeah, feet.
They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Amazing socks, so they are. Right, where are we? We're over here, look. They would look better if they were pink. Right, there's holes in your socks. No, they're not. What the hell are those? They're big, heavy socks. They're big mountainy man socks. Right? Mountainy man socks. Power coming in. Let's go flying. Look like repurposed sheepskin seat covers from an airplane. They feel like it too, you know. Rolling. Upsy daisy. Looks like you're wearing cauliflower. You live in Ireland, not the Himalayas. No, they're not sweaty. Sweaty feet, but you away with that, will you? And the picture of hygiene. Right, Jason, look at the climb out of here. Beautiful. I couldn't wear them furry socks, especially in this weather. You know, it's not very hot here, although it's 16 degrees today. It's quite warm. Jesus, look at the detail we have here on the ground, lads. Isn't it exceptionally good? Like, look at that. That's gorgeous, man. Roll to the left. And let's go back into our autopilot. And we want to climb back up. Do we need 7 here? I don't think we need 7. Although, in saying that, we'll go, we'll aim for 6,000 here for the moment, and we'll V-speed upwards. At about 7. Right? And all should be well. It's 44 degrees where I live. Chunky. Well, 16 is kind of warm. It's not like, you know... It's borderline shorts weather. Yeah, right, and I'm wearing the trousers tonight, so I instantly regret that decision. I don't know why you are hating on me lovely socks. Jesus, lads, is there an article of clothing that you aren't going to have some sort of a negative comment on? No? Jesus. Now, you're lucky. Where's this? What now? Hang on. I don't shave my legs. Shut up, you, will you? I think the socks are quite practical, except when it's my... Yes, Chunky, yes. I quite like this shirt. Thank you, Flyer10. Great bunch of lads. I shall wear this only once. Get right. You're lucky you could be commenting on your birthday suit. Very true. Great bunch of lads. I have to say, you know... If you ever need the support, the lads will have you, you know. Great bunch of lads. Daring Daz is here. Good to see you. I love your socks and shirt, Murph, but you really need to get some new glasses. Right, we're sorted. Jesus, it's gone terribly orange. These used to be the main show, lads. The main event. What am I looking for? You wouldn't know what you'd find. Ah, look! The 2-in-1 Baldy Buddy. That's where that lives. Buff to either matte or shine your head. The Baldy Buffer. Look at that. The Baldy Buffer. I forgot I had that. Right now. I'm after shagging the drawer. Now nothing fits. Right, now everything fits. Great adverts, respect. But why? Are they picking on you again? They are, Daz. You know. I think you look quite stellar with your glasses, Murph. I think everyone might be jealous. Yes, that's what I think. Must be laundry day here. Right, what? That's the thing. The Baldy Buffer. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it is.
Oh, Jesus.
I used to wear these glasses. I started out wearing these gamer glasses. Where's this now? He thinks he's Bono's... Wait, he thinks he's Bono with those glasses on? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I've been wearing these glasses way longer. Way longer. You know. Than Bono. You know? I missed your DHL stream. Oh no! No way. The, we had a CTD flying into Berlin, was it? But over the wall, it wasn't too bad, you know. We're going to fly the A300 again. I can't, you know, because I made the balls of it. So, Are you just wearing them for eye strain? I'm wearing them because someone took the piss out of my other glasses. Right. Christmas mountains. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't it look like Christmas? This community is absolutely destroying your confidence. Well, the good news is I've an awful lot of confidence. That doesn't mean I'm right or anything, you know. I'm more stubborn. You know, that or rhino skin. Yeah. Stu Snape, do you not like you too? Pull up the handbrake. Hang on a second now. Look at the views. As we fly by Christmas mountains. An old Simon Cowell to let himself go. Elric, see that door? Well, don't stop till you get to the front gate. And when you get to the front gate, don't come back until you get some manners. Ravenous says, I'm new to Microsoft Flight Sim. I've not flown that one, although payday is coming, so yeah, I might get some new airplanes. Try and stick with one aircraft and you'll learn your stuff. And then when you kind of figure out what it is you like flying, you're going to be absolutely elected. You know what I mean? I gotta say, lads, this scenery is absolutely beautiful. This is Texas. Look at it, man. It didn't link to the present audio. No. Stu Snape, yeah, he doesn't like you two at all. Just, I know I'm not the only one with that view. The whole of the UK and Ireland complained that they forced on a free album on them. Listen. Don't mind that political... that's not important now, Stu. Right. The important thing is... the important thing is... we've a bit of every type of music. Although Gibbo hates any sort of country music. But sure, listen. We'll be alright. The tunage is good. The tunage is good as we explore Big Bend National Park. Murph, we have a signed U2 guitar hanging on the wall. Ooh, nice. Rattle and Hum was released the year I was born. Jesus. I'm thinking of getting the Concorde for Microsoft Flight Sim. Is it any good, says Daring Daz. It's alright, yeah. Yeah, it's alright. There is another Concorde in development. So the Concorde that we have from DC Designs, it's very functional. It's not designed to be study level, although there's a lot of depth to the systems he put in there, particularly with the fuel. It's quite good. But if you're hard to set on like the ultimate Concorde experience, hold off. Bottom and Edge walk into a bar, the barman goes, "Ah, Jays, it's not you two again." That's very good, Adam. Me dad's into country music. It's torture sitting in the car with him. Oh no! Hang on, I just want to play this one record I have in the back of the car. Is there not a Concorde for X-Plane? There is. Colomata Concorde is very good. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Cyrus is here. Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. I'm digging the scenery. This is superb. What a beautiful part of the world to fly, lads. Isn't it mad looking? It's unreal, isn't it? Stu Snape is more of a Spice Girls kind of a fella anyway. Or Boyzone. Isn't that right, Stu? You love Boyzone. Great scenery, but you wouldn't want to get stuck out here. There's some settlements, not many, but there are some settlements around the area. Where we're going to, up the road, there is a townsland called, I think it's Presidio, right? And across the road from it is a Mexican town called Oinaga. There's like, 2,000 or 3,000 people living in Presidio, which is the American side. There's 28,000 people living on the other. How do you pronounce it, Scott? Presidio. Presidio? Listen, you Texans have been pronouncing it wrong all along. Come into voice. For God's sake, I'm about to get in trouble. Hang on. Hello?
Oh.
Go on, so.
It's Presidio.
That's what I said, Presidio.
You were close.
So Presidio, and how do you pronounce Oinaga? Well, I was good at that one, wasn't I?
Oinaga? I don't even know what you're trying to say.
It's the Mexican town across the river.
Oh.
Ojinaga, but it's a soft J. It's like yogging.
Yeah.
So it's Presidio.
Yes.
Thanks very much. I'll have that now written out on the blackboard 10 times. One more for good luck. Presidio.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you, Scott. Carry on.
Here.
Brilliant. So as I was saying, it's called Presidio, and we're just about to overfly the airport. Now, before we go, though, I want to show you something cool. Because there's little pods here. Again, if you watch the Aviation 101 YouTube video where he's up here, you can rent these little domes, little pods. I can't see them from here, but they're literally just up here. And you can spend the night and, oh, jeez, it looks fantastic. Or if you need to read out Stu's last message. Nearly got away with that. What do you say? Not gonna lie, I don't mind a bit of Boyzone or Westlife. I will retreat away now and not show me face again for a while. Breaking news. Stu Snape says he likes the likes of Boyzone and Westlife. He even has their t-shirts and he has other memorabilia merchandise. You'll find him listening to No Matter What They Tell Me and what was the other one? I don't know their songs. Stu Snape really enjoys Boyzone and Westlife. You've heard it here first. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Jesus, Stu. Posters on the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Autopilot. Off. And now we circle back. Because we're going to land here. Oh, Jesus, Murph, go handy, will you? This is all terribly exciting. You find him standing by a fan in a white unbuttoned shirt flapping in the wind. Brilliant. That is brilliant. Boyzone, what did they sing again? No Matter What They Tell Us. And something. Flying Without Wings was another. Oh no, that was Westlife. T98 is not on the flight plan on Discord. T89. It's nice here, says Fire10. Oh balls, did I miss one? No, we're going up to 3 T9er in a bit. Man, look at this scenery. This is incredible. Define Sing Murph. Yeah, right. It's me, Stubby. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. So, Presido. It's up the road. It's up the road. My neighbours got burgled by a pop group the other night. Knew it was a pop group because they could hear them talking. Take that, and take that. Ah, test pilot. Where are we now and where are we going? Listen, we are at Lahitas International Airport and it's absolutely gorgeous. Call of Duty Boy Zone. Wait, what? Call of Duty Boy... Jolly God, don't click on that. We aren't starting jokes again, are we? No, they haven't stopped the jokes. He knows them all by their sounds. Listen, if Stu Snape wants to enjoy that kind of music, let him off. That's all I say. Let him off. Good man. Good for you, Stu Snape. Good for you. That's what I say. Brilliant. It's a cool little airport. Man alive, I am like... It's otherworldly, this scenery, isn't it? Like, it is unbelievable. I never knew Texas had any scenery like this at all. It's crazy. It's Mars, yeah.
I put the car in front of baby.
Stu Snape, thank you very much indeed. Gifting 5 tier 1 subs because he's a legend. Very kind. And overall, a nice guy. Lads, you've got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Stu Snape, well, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. Pause for effect. Ah, Jesus, will you work, will you? Now. And suddenly, an entire live television audience instantly starts vomiting.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Unsub?
Can I get a refund?
Oh, Jay! Oh, stop! Oh, that's so funny. Terribly romantic. That was brilliant, lads. That was number 1. Oh, Jesus! Medic! Grazer! Murder, death, kill. Jesus! Did you see what happened to Grazer? Poor old devil got a terrible doing. The timing of that! What have I come back to? What are you talking about? Oh, that's so funny. That was so funny. Tell you what, if someone put on a free Boyzone or Westlife album, I'd launch it to the sun. You just don't know the quality, you know. An instant hit. Isn't that right, Stu? Yes. I'll stick with you, Stu. Don't you worry. Oh, Jesus, go handy, will you? I mean, superior music, you know. You say it best. Mario, thank you for the follow. Alright, drive it on, Merv. Actually, do you know what I want to do? I want to see that they have the place modelled. Y'all have to do the Ronan Keenan slur. You ready? Saying a word. Right, let me get me bearings. This airport isn't on the flight plan, but sure, listen, this is the point of it, lads. Sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen when you're on a flight. Right, so we come out the airport. Shay a thing. Put a SH on everything. You know, the schmile. Wait now. That's Ronan Keaton for you. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You're a legend, Keaton. Anyway, I once cut his garden hedge. Now, there's, right. Where was that? Not Selbridge. Somewhere. This, friends, I wanted to see this in the sim. We're close. We're very close. There's these little pods. As I said, you can hire. Is it up here? We're not far, yeah, it's around here. Look. And the views from here are absolutely stunning. Look at that, look. Absolutely great. No, it's not, Adam. Sean Connery started it. He did. Are you serenading us? That's exactly what I am. Sean Connery. It was a close shave for king and country. Look at the views here. Isn't it something else, isn't it? Murph, you owe me. They're all taking the piss, and now you're leaving you alone. Invoice in the post. No, listen. It's grand. Stu, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I once fitted a kitchen in Evander Lynch's house. Evander Lynch? Who's Evander Lynch? I was in Twing's house as well. And all the dogs. Boys to men. Listen, we're not going down that road. Look at the views here. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I want to show you a little clip in. Right? And lads, if you're not subscribed to Aviation 101's channel, you need to, right? Where's this now? You have to love Keith Duffy all the same. Once part of the world's biggest boy band, esteemed actor on Coronation Street, and now he sells tyres for a living. Does he sell tyres now? Does he? Jesus. Where is this now? So we're going to look for... yes. Where is this? It was here. Can't have audio.
One is back taxi.
Fish now. I want to show you where they are, lads. Right? I consume a terrible lot of Aviation 101's content. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, here's the video. And I want to go to where they were staying. So, I'll bring it up in the stream. What are these? So this is actually the route we're flying tonight, right? And I'll give you the link to Aviation 101. I'm not here to steal content or otherwise. But just have a look in, like, that is the scene. And we're pretty much flying over that as well. Right? Isn't it savage altogether? But I want to show you where they stayed. They stayed in these little igloo hutine fellas. Where is it now? Oh, it's on the next video. Balls. Wait, one. There it is. Check out this. So this is the accommodation that they were staying at. They're these little igloo kind of things. And they, literally where the camera is now, that's where they are, right? So they flew out to Big Bend. And see all these little pods, right? And the airport is literally over the far side of the road. It is absolutely class, like the whole area. And like when you look at the film cinematography rather that Josh does is like it is like Hollywood class stuff. It just is. He's an amazing cameraman and cinematographer and editing and all this. I absolutely love their content. But like Summit, it's called. Isn't it absolutely deadly? Even those pods have aircon. Do they have aircon? Isn't it absolutely class looking? So the idea being is, you know, you can fly yourself to the airport. Big Ben Jeep, I think, is the name of them. They'll give you the vehicle. You ramble up to this, and they spend a couple of days up here. Summit Big Ben is the name of this crowd. Isn't that a way to go, lads? And then the video continues. I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link to his channel because if you're not watching Aviation 101, it is absolutely insanely good. Especially us as flight simmers who definitely enjoy general aviation and learning and all of this. Absolutely incredible. Make sure you go and check it out. you will very much enjoy it, I'm sure, and consume terrible amounts of that content and be up late every night. That's what's going to happen, right? So this is where we are. So them pods, as I said, they're over the road. They're around here, look. That's a camper park. And then up the road from that, I think, then that's where the pods are. It's all around this area here. But isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. So where we're going to go now, where Lahitas is, if you were to continue on up, if we have a look from where we are, right? So here's the airfield. It's actually an international airport. That's where we've landed. But if we continue over this side, this is off now into Mexico, right? And we'll pick up the Rio Grande, which is the river. And there is the Rio Grande. And that flows all the way up this way. Here we are down. This side of the river is the United States of America. That side is Mexico. But I mean, lads, like, that's absolutely insane, isn't it? Isn't that incredible? I love the fact we can explore places like this now in Flight Sim 2024 in this sort of detail. I love it. It's incredible. So we're actually in Mexico right now, right? It's pretty cool. We ramble over here. We're back in the United States. And all this area, there's savage history here, apart from, like, obviously, you know, rock formations and all this kind of jazz. The history here was big mining, lots of mining. And like, just look at some of the rock formations here. Like, it's very kind of Grand Canyon-esque, isn't it? And we're very, like, it's amazing, like, just the layout. It is absolutely stunning. And this world update, man, the data here, this is incredible. Look at that, look. It is as real as you're going to get in a sim. And I imagine in 5 years' time, we'll look back on this and say, we thought that was good. Isn't that mad, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful down here. What a place to go flying. And it's only when you kind of say, like, it's, you know, Colonel Fork would agree with this, to caption Kermit Weeks, you know, it's not always about the destination, it's the journey. And this is what makes any flight in flight sim. I mean, yeah, if we were real world pilots, we're sure we probably wouldn't have time for flight simming, right? I look at the likes of Aviation 101, I'm thinking, man alive, what a way to go. Isn't that a lifestyle? But, like, sure, we all can't have that. However, we can get damn close to it, lads. We can get so close to it now in Microsoft Flight Simulator, choose any aircraft we want and fly out to these places and just explore them, just see what they're like. Just go rambling around. The Afghan mountains in the sim are now really good too. Really. It's a controversial place, but Afghanistan is somewhere I think deserves all sorts of flights, you know. Maybe now is a better time than a couple of years back. Because the history there is unbelievable, especially in the mountain regions. But look at that, look. This is quite spectacular. And the detail that they have, it is frightening. The level of detail they're at getting here, from the ground textures, the mesh, it's unbelievable. And you can be certain everything changes during the day, different colors, different shades on the mountains. Isn't it absolutely? It's spectacular. This is spectacular. This is where, like, just take a bow, Microsoft, because this is incredible detail. I mean, look at that, lads. It is fabulous. Really, really is. It's gorgeous. And we get to explore it. Isn't that brilliant? Right, back to flying. So we're going to depart from here. We've an 18 nautical mile up flight to a place called Big Bend Ranch. And that's in the Big Bend State Park. 3 Tango 9er. That's actually in the state park itself. It's a gravel airstrip. Where we are now, there's hangars and all the jazz if we needed them. But we're not going to need them. The hangars and stuff are over there. Alright. AZ Blue Line had a CTD. I don't believe you. Right, we probably don't need all the runway here. Can we get out with that? We probably can. Alright, so notch a flap. Jesus. Man alive, that the Gabrielle, it looks so good, doesn't it? Right, so let's head up the road here. And we shall continue our explorations. We're nearly done now, lads. 2 stops left. Yep, see daisy. And like with the US national parks that I've planned on this this fall or this series, and we're only starting. Like we're literally only starting. You could easily get a couple of series out of this, but the ones that I've chosen, like we will go back and do the other ones. You know, good luck with 70 Tango needle in a haystack.
Jesus.
All right, that's what we like to hear, Colonel Ford. All right, so we're gonna ramble up to the right here now. And like the scenery, like it just gets better and better and better. It is savage. Absolutely savage. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Where's this now? Ah, yes. Bit of detunage. And just looking at scenery out here, man, it's gorgeous. Let me see, heading, autopilot, heading mode, and we're going to intercept our magenta line once again. And we said 6,000 feet. We're at 4 at the moment. We'll climb up a little bit. Call it 700 feet a minute. And we'll go arm nav mode. And we might bring that time of day down a bit, lads. It's now 18. We'll go to about 1940. 1940. We all okay with that? Oh, look at that.
Causing all the troubles buried in my head. What was I supposed to do? Was barely standing when you fell into my arms again. You fell into my arms. Been through all this before. One with a silver spoon and crown. You see an open door and feel free to run me down.
Papa Justify is here. Good to see you, bud. Pocket says Microsoft 2024 or Flights in 2024, 30% off on Steam. Nice. Kelly Price, good to see you. Welcome aboard.
What was I supposed to do? Was barely standing when you fell into my arms again. You fell into my arms.
Isn't this absolutely stunning? 'Tis beautiful. Speed 96 knots. We're just about getting there. Backcountry Sim Pilot, thank you very much indeed, dude. Jesus, 4 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hope you're well. Poor Hamster, good to see you, Hammy. It's not Donegal. We'd have had it in Donegal, we just didn't have space for it. Right. Oh, we're looking good, lads. So this is Big Bend National Park, and it's part of World Update 22. And I'm sure we can all agree, doesn't it look absolutely savage, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. If you only had to buy one, the Sting or a new Taylorcraft? Ooh, depends on your flying. The Sting S4, I mean, she's going to get you... There's good range on this, good fuel efficiency, decent-ish speed. If you do a lot of bush, I would lean more towards the Taylorcraft. That is it's a bush-built plane. You know what I mean? There's only so many laps you can do of Ballybuffet, right? Man alive. I just have a feeling this series is just going to be mind-blowingly gorgeous with that scenery. All the different tones of colours that you're going to see on the rocks. I mean, look at the rock formations. Like, isn't it unreal looking? Like, what's the outside air temperature? 30 degrees. 30 degrees, like. Savage. Like, it's a total playground here, isn't it? So much of the park is to our right hand side. It's all in here. And there's all different walks that you can do. All the different trails that they have. There's like an old ghost town in here, abandoned town. And what makes kind of Big Bend so beautiful, it's because it has it all. It has mountains, it has rivers, it has all the different friggin' wildlife. It has it all. It's gorgeous. Imagine having to cross that in 1825. Yep. There's a load of closed mines up here. It's class looking, man. I don't know what it is, but I think the addition of Rex and Strata, they have literally transformed the visuals of this sim. Like with the haze you get now, like it's a friggin' game changer, isn't it? If anyone else is using Rex and Rex Atmos Core and Strata, like I think it's safe to say your sim has been transformed. You picked up Strata and Rex, great combo. Yeah, the horizon looks so much better with Rex. It just does. It is stunning what they've done. Stu, yeah. So the latest update, they've really tackled the transitions. You still get them, but nowhere near as bad as we used to. Nowhere near as bad. So yeah, they are a lot better. A lot better. Do you know? What's this now? Bottom. Bottom. You'll likely pick up Rex. Go with Active Sky. Active Sky isn't bad. I just find Strata just dials in the clouds a bit better. Right, so we're going to be landing here. Big Bend Ranch, State National Park. Autopilot off. And we'll just circle around here as we drop a bit of altitude. Oh, the scenery is so good, isn't it? Beautiful. Colonel Fork with the music selection. We're not in Miami. We're not in Kansas now, Toto. So Rex Atmos gives you the atmosphere and the ability to kind of change tinting and colors. Way better than like the NVIDIA kind of profile stuff for the filters. Strata is a weather injection similar to Active Sky, but it's brand new. It's brand new. It's a much better UI. When you combine the two of them, Hammy, it's incredible. This is what you get when you combine the two of them. And also, sort yourself out with flying, man. Right, we need to land here. Be the Janie. There we go. But yeah, it's very when you put them together, they're excellent. Alright, what's your speed coming in? This is our second last stop, lads. 22 miles left. You reckon Strata is smoother? I'll get the young one to get a summer job or something. You may. It's a game changer, Hammy. If you load them in, like, it just...
Jesus.
Rex has the ability to create a proper horizon line so you can't see for like 100,000 miles. You know what I mean? It just blurs the edges, which makes it look really nice. And Strata, just how it handles cloud formations and weather, it's really, really well. You do have to spend a bit of time dialing in the settings, but it's still very good. Easy now. Hold the nose. And we're down. Had Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith over in the restaurant in the 80s. Jesus. Glad you eventually listened to Cyrus and me regarding Rex and give it another go. Right? But I had it and I was like, nah, I'm not using it. Like when I first tried Rex, I said, okay, there's great potential, but like, nah, not for me. Because I could achieve what I wanted to with Reshade, right? And to me, Reshade was easier. I got better performance, and that was that. I got Strata then after, you know, I picked up Strata and I was like, again, loads of potential, but like the cloud pop-in was just, I can't be dealing with this. Like the transitions, it was like jittering, like the sky would just change over like 3 or 4 seconds. It was crap looking. But it's really, really good. Yeah, Steve, 100%. It all depends on the profile you use. I agree. But I think it looks great. And like performance-wise, since performance has been grand. Absolutely grand. No issues at all. Did I have to adjust my Reshade at all? Yeah, I was able to remove stuff from Reshade. So with Reshade now, I'm literally just using one little bit, which is a sharpener. Does Strata replace Reshade? No. Strata is your weather. Rex, when it comes to Reshade, I think does a good old job. You know? Alright. Let's head up. Oh, look at the mountains there with the sunset. Jesus. So our final stop of the night is going to be Big Bend Valley, is the name of this private airport we're heading to. 70 Tango Tango, teeny tiny small little place, and that's where we're heading for now, folks. Our last hurrah. 22 miles, won't take us long, just a couple of minutes up the road, and let's see what we can do. So many aircraft with us here today, lads. This is class. Yepsy daisy. Ignore the fact that we take off with oncoming aircraft. That's totally fine. We're trained. We're well trained. You know. A bit of trim. Flaps in. And we should be grand. So it's going to be roll over to the right. Just beautiful scenery. Keep returning. Back up to about 6,000 feet. And start rolling out. Alright. Heading mode engaged. And we'll pick up our nav here in a moment. We're looking good. Lovely little plane for this adventure, isn't it? Might change the time of day a smidgen, maybe. What's it like? We can see very little, but man, does it look good. That's something else, isn't it? Go back to live time. You kind of need it late in the day just to give you those kind of dramatic shadows. It's one thing I think the sim could improve on is the scenery shadow. Although then again, I wonder what my settings are. I can probably increase them myself, just make them a little bit darker. We're here with the Fireflies. Look at this, lads. They're looking absolutely gorgeous now. Grazer, Irish Flyer, JC, Steve, Mr. C, Devilfly, Kilburn, Speedy, Crawdad, Wonky, Angels15, Paparazzi, Woolen Window, Jaded Actor, Flying Tonight. Drought Route is ahead of us. Fibro, Daddy Plum, Flyer 10, Mrs. TPHI. You can see a wild Muse fan, Stick Figure, Captain Donut, Helicopter. We have AIM in 1973 here as well. Like, look at the detail there, look. It's gorgeous, man. It's gorgeous. Alright, left a bit. I'm gonna pick up our nav. It's stunning. Too late to join in. You're flying to Malta last week. You're waiting for your indie manager after winning a giveaway. Ooh, yeah, Malta's really good, man. It's awesome. It's beautiful. We will be flying there soon, though. Look at that scenery, Jesus. So, what are we doing next week? So, this is Big Bend National Park. Next week, we're heading out to Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, located in western Colorado. That's where we're going next week, lads. We'll also see Bryce Canyon, Zion National Park, the Grand Canyon, Grand Teton National Park in Yellowstone, Lassen Volcanic National Park, and Mount Rainier National Park as well. As I said, you could easily do friggin' all 18 or whatever national parks. Easily. But these are the ones we've selected for this, but there will be more. There'll be tons more. Also then, tomorrow night, we have a flight in the Innibills A300. We're going to be flying out of Frankfurt. We're going to head down to Zurich with Postman 235. Wednesday, we have the news. Thursday, I'm checking out a new Seneca over in X-Plane with On Air. And then we have our flight Provinciales to Princess Juliana. And then Friday night, friends, the logs. We return to the logs for the Log 6. the Fellowship of the Logs. That's going to be Friday night. And then Sunday, more than likely, I'm planning a stream on Sunday as well. So a busy week of flying. Bryce Canyon named after some of your ancestors. No way. Yeah, Yellowstone, looking forward to it. We did a bit of flying there the other day, but yeah, it's just to really explore, man. It's going to be class. This scenery tonight, though, I mean, what a gem. And like the flights we can plan around here again, like, I mean, look at that scenery. Lads, it's real, like, I mean, how do you differentiate between that and video game stuff? Especially with Rex running it, where you get that kind of haze. It's just incredible, isn't it? Default Zurich is rubbish on performance. Ooh. Not quite sure, Stu. I'll need to look into that. Visualize, yeah. So I'm waiting on the... there's two, right? I'm waiting on the Spitfire version 2 from Flying Iron. Hopefully that's out soon. We're also going to be doing the Operation Market Garden flight in September. 82 years memorial flight. So we'll be back in our C-47s flying over the Netherlands. And we'll have another few as well. That's the World War II stuff. Then when it comes to fighters, I want to do another flight in the Rafale. So yeah, cleared for chaos. Good to see you. Like I'm just waiting on that Spitfire to drop. And like, I know there's other Spitfires, I know that, but Flying Iron are just like they are excellent. So yeah, I'm looking forward to flying that machine when it's available. No release date yet, but it's coming soon. I reckon it's going to be a separate add-on. I don't actually know, but I reckon it's going to be a separate add-on. It's Evitech, good to see you, bud. Happy Monday. I wish I had that aircraft. You're actually in a Cessna Corvallis. Ooh. Flew out with Zurich yesterday, just took off, your sim crashed. Oh, lovely. So Zurich is a problem, lads, is it? Isn't it handcrafted scenery? And is it still horrendous with some update 6, I wonder? We'll need to check. We'll definitely need to check. Man, look at this. Isn't it amazing just how much and how friggin', like, how detailed this is? Just absolutely savage. Yeah, we might reconsider a flight then. Well, I'll see. We'll load in and see what happens. I flew to Sovereign out of Zurich. It was bad FPS. Jesus, everyone's saying Zurich is bad. Haven't tried it for a while. I'll load in tomorrow and I'll see what the crack is. We shall see what the crack is. Haven't flown to Sovereign in a while either. Need to do that. Zurich is always a fun approach. Yeah, I need to double check. There's like a 1930 Zurich. Red Wing did that. We'll see what the crack is. I just like, what a start to this new series. Like, I know I haven't shut up about it tonight, but like, are we all seeing the same thing out our windows? This is just incredible scenery, isn't it? MK Studios do one. I could have that. I need to check. I might already have that. We shall see. Now, this is a private airstrip. Colonel Force said best of luck trying to find it. Now, the good news is I've name tags on, so, well, I'll find G-Lot. But yes. We should be approaching here now in a moment. I've managed to get the Sovereign over to Europe. I've been doing second attempt at Cork to Corfu. Oh, nice, Malky. Yeah, I was going to jump the TBM on Thursday, but we'll wait till next week until everyone has the sounds for it. And we'll do some more TBMing. I do love the TBM. Oh. The Sovereign, though, I need to fly the Sovereign and the Falcon. And, of course, Cornwolf just released an FFA livery for, whatchamacallit? for the Phenom. So that's going to be friggin' awesome to fly as well. So huge thanks to Cornwall for that. It's available over on the website now. Pretty sure I had to pay where Zurich for 2020. Probably Muse. I say it was MK's. We didn't have many options for it, you know? Nine-Point Mesa. Or Mesa. That one, that's that landmark there. And then this runway. Is that it? No. So it runs. Jesus. We're close. Oh, that's it there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be great fun trying to find that. It's teeny tiny. Right, that's where we're heading. Told you so. Yes. All right, let's see what we can do. Autopilot. Wait. I don't even have runway in your end. Uh-oh. Oh, this should be fun. All right, drop the power, drop the nose. We'll fly around this little mesa here. Ravenous says, saw your video on the TBM, definitely what I want to buy. Oh yeah, it's so good. The Black Square TBM 850, it's one of my favorites, and the sounds are never bad with it, but the new sounds that that Echo 19 did are, oh, they're just, it's amazing, like, what sounds can do to an aircraft. And he recorded them from two different TBMs. So yeah, they're very good. We had a look at them there last week. It was class. Let's fly around this. Bit of head tracking. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, you can see cactus and everything on the oak. Gorgeous. Alright, altitude's coming down nicely. There's the lads. We'll ramble in. Is that a payware for Echo? Yes. Yeah, it's about 20 bucks. Now, whether or not you agree with pricing for add-ons, I think it's really up to yourself. I mean, you know, if you enjoy flying the TBM and you want it to sound absolutely incredible, well, you're not really going to mind, are you? Or you might mind, but, like, you're still going to get it. You know. French Arby TBM 700 came into Glasgow the other day. Ooh. Nice. Kelly Price redeeming the teal. All my lights are teal. I don't know how long they stay, but when I turn on the camera, you'll see that they are indeed teal. See the teal? Is it blind? Oh no, my telly wants to turn off. Jesus! I now have teal lighting in my face. Yeah, right. Where's this airport? It's over here. Right. Let's see what we can do here. You've been loving the National Park update. Oh, it's incredible, this is. It's absolutely savage. It is unreal. Glorious teal, yes. Even the one up there is supposed to be teal. It's trying to be teal. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Watch your speed. Easy now. We kind of overshot this one. There's the road. We'll try and straighten up here a bit. Easy now. Watch the speed. Alright, about 60 knots coming in. Gently does it. Who's after dying again? Grazer, you're having a mare of it this evening, you poor old devil. Medic! I imagine there's lots of boulders. One advantage of Navigraph, it tends to just like draw runways for you, which is nice. Jesus, this is narrow. It's gravel. There's a touchdown.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Ah, Stu, you had every opportunity to make that be better than what it was. Brilliant. Thanks, Kelly. Alright. Off the runway. Mind the boulders. Stu he's out of practice. Jeez, there's choppers and everything here. This is brilliant. Airliners, you name it. It's all here. Right, this is where we shall stop for this evening's flight. You're chatting to your non-real friends on Discord? Murph, I've about 850 hours in the TBM 930. Does the black square TBM have a G1000 option? Negative. Lux Air, good to see you. No, we're using Say Intentions, buddy. B. Carlo, no. The idea behind the TBM 850 was it was steam gauge, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Right, let us shut this machine down. Fuel out. Simple as that. Flags off. Eamon just likes walking up to people. He doesn't need to say much. Hilarious. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in to tonight's live stream. That was the first of our new Monday night series of the US National Parks, and we visited the Big Bend National Park here in West Texas, just right between Texas and Mexico. And I mean, you can see it. It is absolutely superb. The whole region that they've done, it's massive. As I said, it's like over 800,000 acres. It's huge, absolutely huge, and some beautiful rock formations. Where we are now, we're kind of in the middle-ish part, but yeah, down by the Rio Grande, that's where it's very dramatic. Like when you look at these kind of mountain formations here, I think this is where it absolutely goes to the next level, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. Isn't that absolutely insane? It's just beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful here. So yeah, series off to a good old start. This has been a beautiful flight. I've been so impressed by the scenery. And it's always just, oh, look at this. It's always so nice getting to fly with you guys. We explore these places. I've never flown here, ever. So this is brand new to me. And I gotta say, it is, jeez, look at the greenery here. Is that right? I know there's parts of here that have a lot of greenery, so maybe it is right. It's just incredible, isn't it? This is stunning. Got a motorhome park just here. Like, look at the view they have. You know what I mean? Absolutely unreal. So it is. And like the rocks, that's what I mean. Like, depending on the time of day, like you're just going to get some beautiful colors on the rocks. Look. Like, isn't that incredible? What's it like here with like stargazing is very popular here naturally because there's very little light. And that's something else, isn't it? That's incredible, man. Ah, Jesus, look at that. Yeah, I think we'll hang on, get up onto this mountain. Look at that for a view. Like, if you're not impressed by that, That is just spectacular. If I can get my cameras right. There we go. I mean, look at that, lads. Isn't that something else, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we shall leave it there, lads. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning in. We're back to you tomorrow. Kick off at 1900 Zulu, and we're going to be flying back in the good old Airbus A300 from Inibills. They have the McDonald Observatory in the area. This is called a dark sky area. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, isn't it? You can see it clearly in the sim. Amazing. Right. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. Your support, as always, very, very much appreciated, guys. Thanks a million. And yeah, we shall catch you all tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. Until then, you take care.
Bags are all the rage. Yeah, thanks for that, lads. Well done. What a great start of the feckin' night. And we're already... Stop pressing the buttons! Right, that needs to go, you know, fat. But in fairness, though... Right, you know, I mean, the posture, right? I'm talking about me, of course, right? But anyway, quick, before we're in trouble.
You did this on purpose.
No, I didn't do anything.
Just to prove that I wasn't looking at it.
I wasn't looking at anything. I was looking deep into her eyes.
Oh, were you?
I was, she was.
Her eyes are strategically placed.
No, her name tag was down on the, and a very bad eyesight. I had to lean right in. Oh, Jesus. Listen, the important thing is, it's to be warm next week. No cloud at all. Oh, Jesus. Why did this start off terribly bad? I'm in trouble. Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey, everybody. Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? Katie Taylor. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a great fight, and then I boxed the head off. Brilliant. Can the hot air balloon go inverted? We all watch to see what's going to happen. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing the thing. But now he's going to have a terrible accident. It's an upside down balloon. Oh, Jesus. Where you can enjoy complimentary deluxe continental breakfast daily with afternoon hors d'oeuvres and a fully stocked honor bar. Good up there. Complimentary hot and cold beverages throughout the day. Fairmount Gold combines personalised...
I'm sorry, did you just say hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. Larry red, Larry yellow. Oh no!
I've had enough of this wowdy, webble, sniggering behaviour. Silence! Call yourselves Praetorian guards. You're not. Seize him! Seize him! Blow your noses and seize him!